But I reset my computer, so I knew something was up.
Alright. Home territory tile.
No, not you.
All Scotsmen of the color, all clan markers your color. Place one Scotsman in your starting village. So.
Yeah.
That's the one with the flag.
That's how you do it, kids. So tonight we're gonna play Glen More 2. Because we can't get enough of Glen.
That's right.
More.
He's even here.
I am.
More of him too.
2 weeks in a row.
2-2.
Alright.
You're so cool. We need more of you.
Plan Bowler and Rondell in the middle. Place the following materials.
I can't get enough of Glen.
Place the landmark cards next to the board. Where are the landmark cards?
Are they lost?
Probably. They might be in the in that Chronicles A.
Chronicles, eh? What lurks beneath?
I don't know. There might be in there. Should be a small deck of 11 cards.
There's more than 11 cards.
Every time I play games, I want to play with Glen. I just can't get it.
I do.
I just can't get
Maybe it's these cards here.
Yeah, that's what them. Correct. All right. And those are the ones that you'll get when you take one of the special castles or locks.
Ah, yes.
And they all should have letters on them. So then we know that available in the beginning of the game.
They just skip dinner.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't usually eat on Tuesdays until I get home at like 10:30, 11.
I have that same problem most of the time, and I'm leaving from my house. It's the sad part.
That is rough.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to feed you.
That's
With meat and Jesus.
That's why we have the snacks.
Right.
And they're appreciated.
all right. Let's see. Determine. So we need to play Glen wins, I guess.
Glen wins more.
Oh yeah, we'll just do it that way. Normally,
I should change the color. Right?
there's a nice plaid.
Shouldn't it be green?
Black watch.
No, it should be green to match my logo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I can put a logo on there sometime.
Your family plaid.
Woo!
All right.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Set the playing pieces and blah blah blah. Oh,
There's gradients and patterns and stuff.
oh, that's funny. All right, I already did that wrong. All right, that's okay.
Who's supposed to go first?
Well, you're gonna go first.
The best.
Well, I know, but is that what you're saying?
Now we're gonna. Now we'll just. Everybody else hand me
People.
the beeple.
Oh, so you goes next?
Okay, who's
We're not
next?
going around the table? Oh, that's right. It
That's
changes.
right. It changes.
I
So
forget.
I'll let you place it up there. Doesn't matter where. Just a spot.
Get in line behind me, you suckers.
Followed by purple, yellow, and then blue.
Excellent.
Oh, you ready to go first?
Sure.
Yes, yes.
All right.
I need
first
some tiles.
player in last position will be the starting player and
That's
receives
true, yes.
5 coins. So go ahead and grab 5 of the coins there.
Woo!
So I was the biggest loser, is what you're saying.
Oh, that's right. You're
That
You're
wasn't
blue, not-
That wasn't Glen wins. That was Glen loses.
yeah. Then next is me, and I will get 6,
He's a
7, and then 8.
Loser.
You get 7
Why?
because you're second. I need a tree.
Look at that.
Tree.
All right.
You're gonna want room on the table to build your
Your map. It's like multiplayer Carcassonne.
Yeah.
Of course not.
So getting your pieces up off the table will be advantageous.
You just want a better view of my moolah.
I do.
Okay.
I can see it in the future looking camera. Kind of off.
All right. So we've sorted the style. Oh, right. Okay. Hold on. Squish those guys over there.
Don't knock over my barrels.
Your barrels. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
I missed it. You ruined
I
my
feel terrible.
barrel.
I feel terrible, really.
It's unbearable.
Yeah, it reminds me of there's a Donkey Kong board game.
Oh
And
yeah.
they had,
Is there really?
yeah, and they have little barrels like that. They moved down the girders as you were going up the board.
These are our colors. Does it mean they're ours?
I don't know.
Yes, that'll be what you use to score the locations out here.
Score.
These are your
All
score.
right, putting the end tile roughly in the center of the D tiles, so when it gets drawn, that will be
End of the game.
well, yeah, it'll trigger end game.
Okay. I can't score.
Normally,
I can't
use
score.
my
I can't score, man. I can't score.
charming personality to score.
Alright. These the 5.
Next one's a lot, Chris.
I've been single since 2005.
Ouch!
No, 2006.
I keyed. Can I please score? I want to score.
We don't have to play that side of the
Chicks
board.
dig me. Yeah, right. That's where all the whiskey is.
Well, no, it's, you can still generate whiskey the normal way.
Sell
That's
things the normal way. The usual way.
the usual
The
way.
caber toss.
With peat and
Arm wrestling.
spring water and sherry cask from Spain.
That was last week's game.
That's
Hey, the spring water distilled. Very much more important.
Alright.
Robert the Stew.
Empty space. Placing additional material. Place the David Hume tile near the clan board.
David Hume.
There you go.
There he is.
What a legend.
Alright.
Some kind of royalty.
I have no idea. The only name Hume I know is from War Games.
Right.
David Hume was a Scottish philosopher.
Yeah.
You would know that.
Yeah. He wrote a pretty scathing critique on miracles called On Miracles. And it was actually in response to him that Kant wrote his big thesis, which the most important of which was the prolegomena to all metaphysics.
Excellent.
Just in case anybody wanted to know.
Well, it's funny right now. Actually, I'm listening to Anathem on audiobook,
Oh, okay.
which is all about philosophies of thought and the idea of how thought happens and all that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
so
Super fun.
yeah,
Alright. So the last person in the line is going to go first. You can move as far forward as you want to grab any tile. Knowing that if you close like this tile here, it means that everybody else can take multiple turns to get there.
Whoever's last
Yeah.
always goes first.
Yep.
So you basically have a trade-off. If you see something you really want,
Or
you
need
could get it, but you might end up skipping several turns to pay
To
for
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
So every time a stack is gone, we score. So we're going to score 4 times in the game.
Where's your score sheet? Is it?
Actually,
Or is it an app?
they've replaced it with just victory points.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And the scoring thing is right there. We just walked through it.
Nice.
So the person. So the way things score in this game is a little different than most games. The person with the most guys on their castle. That's your castles here. So it's the difference between. So let's say he's moved his chieftain out of the castle. We all have left our chieftain on there. First round scores. The difference between the lowest score and the highest is 1. So we'd all score a victory point. So if later on in the game, so then we go through each one. So the person with the most cards versus the least, and then person with the most whiskey barrels, up to if you
Now,
have.
is it your differential to the least?
Yes.
So it
So
changes.
if somebody
depending on
never
the
gets a whiskey
individuals.
barrel and you have 5, you're going to get 8 victory points every time you hit a.
Is that why you're complaining about me?
No, I'm just saying that we want to make sure that. So it might be beneficial to sacrifice in such a way that allows somebody else to get a whiskey barrel if somebody's really ramping up on that.
Right.
And then it's the number of character cards versus the non-character cards. At the end of the game, interestingly enough, the person who has the most tiles versus the bottom, you're going to actually lose victory points. You lose 3 victory points for every tile more than you have with the person who has the least tile.
Yeah.
So if
because
you
they-
have
'cause they get
11,
more points
somebody else
with
has
less
7,
than,
and
you're
then
gonna
you
lose 12 points.
12 points.
Yikes.
Yeah, so you really want to kind of not expand too much unless you somehow have a massive engine that's, and then every
makes
coin you have is worth a victory point. Okay.
And every score. Wait, what's the little? Why does that have the little?
That's the
Score those points.
This is the finish line. So when we finish, this is the end game scoring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it only happens once. So all right. So and I think the market actually doesn't start anything on it.
I need to spool up some bagpipes in the background here.
There you go.
You should got to get some Creative Commons bagpipes, but
I'm signed up with what's it called? Is it There's a sound app that
No,
you
it's-
can use,
I think I know the one.
but it's not free. You have to pay for it, and so I'm not ready to just put money into this yet. Not yet.
It's and that one's only like $2 a month or something. Like it's not very much.
It's not a lot, but I'm a cheapskate.
Well, that's fair.
I guess we've not put anything in the market initially. Okay. So, on your turn, the other things you can do, obviously you can move forward. Other free things you can do is you can sell or buy goods from the market if there's goods available here.
There's nothing in the market to start with.
Yeah, there's nothing in the market to start with.
So do you have to sell to the market?
You'll have to sell to the market, and
That'll make it available for anybody else if they want to buy.
yeah. So if you the first person who sells to the market will take their good. Let's say I sell a cow to the market, and
Get it.
I'll get
Get a dollar.
You get one coin. Each one that you sell
sell.
is worth more. So if you're gonna sell one, whatever space you're gonna cover up is how much you get, and then whatever space.
So you cover it up with a coin, or 2 coins, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when
Well, it's one coin for each level,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. No.
It's 1, 2, and 3. They
yeah.
stack.
So if I were to on round 1, let's say I needed a coin to build something, and we can talk about that in a second. I could immediately
Sell a
pay.
cow.
Well, I could pay to buy a cow.
Yeah.
And then I have to use it immediately to pay for whatever building requirement. None of these buildings have one, but there would be icons over here saying you need a cow to build.
These
this.
are abstracted. They're not actual physical goods. You're not buying a cow.
Yeah.
You're just buying
it to pay for it immediately.
It
And
doesn't never
so
physically.
now there is a desire for cows. So now later on, somebody else
Demand.
somebody else could sell a cow. If you could sell a cow, you'd get one.
Yeah. So
Cool.
if you have a cow to sell, you'll get whatever the highest value is.
And let's see, what else do we need?
Yeah,
to
the guy
do?
online did put the goods on there.
He did, but
The
he might have been
original
playing one of the original things.
It was the old version, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Um,
fine.
So
And
yeah.
unfortunately, with this one, we don't.
I thought it like pre-populated with like.
I thought it all had
these
ones
and
in them
but-
before. I think the original version does.
Okay. That's fine.
So you'll notice on your home space, there's a river running through it.
Yep.
You'll have to when you're placing a tile, it has to be around your any one of your chieftains essentially, and it also needs to match the terrain. So
Orthogonally.
Orthogonally.
Not diagonally.
well, you can I think you can place diagonally now, or maybe it just activates diagonally. We'll look that up in a second. So like let's say for instance I moved here. I could place this anywhere here, but I couldn't place it out here because it doesn't have a river. All right. So if I place it up here, then at that point it's going to trigger, and all the spaces around it, all the spaces diagonally around it, will fire off.
I'm sorry, Glenn. What you said about diagonal, yes, but still must be orthogonally adjacent to a tile.
Yeah, I believe
So it can be diagonally
So I
attached to a
couldn't-
chieftain. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
I can't do that, but I could
Right.
do.
You can do that.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
So, and so
Do we start with a chieftain on our
yes, you start with one chieftain on your board.
this on the castle?
Yeah, on the castle. All right, and then so from there, then we will trigger in whatever order you want to trigger. So in this case, it really doesn't matter so much. So the first thing that would happen is I could either move my chieftain. These are move, or I could get a sheep. So I can get a sheep, and I can decide, I'll go ahead and move my chieftain over here, thus allowing
More options.
more options for building. Later on, you'll be able to get more chieftains. There's like a one-off cards that will get you more chieftains, and that way you can kind of build out. Later cards will let you trade goods for victory points. Okay.
Or
and-
and sell the market.
yep. And some cards will let you place out over here, and at that point you will come out over here and decide how much you want to pay to go wherever you want to go. So, and you'll get the immediate value of whatever's on there. You pay 1 coin the farther you go away from
Where do you
this
start?
initially. Right here.
Okay.
Everybody starts here. So like on round 1, let's say I wanted to pay three coins. So
So like those two are free.
those two are free. Whereas I could go here, let's say, and pay a coin to get there. From that point forward, I can actually start here and move along the tree, or I can start back here and move along the tree. So I would get a wood and a stone.
And it doesn't cost you anything to place
It cost me
on the shield.
one coin to. No, it doesn't cost you anything to place the coin. You have to pay for the route to get to the shield you're after.
Yeah.
Okay. Some shields have bonuses forever, and you take that shield and it sits there, and every time you score, you're going to get something else for it.
So it's interesting. So he's free, he's free, he's free, he's free, he's free, and he's free.
Yep.
This guy's not free.
Yeah, he is. Here.
No, there's a line there.
There it is.
Couldn't see.
That's odd because it says every step. Well, we'll go by what the board says.
Also, I was wondering if the shields were a step.
This one's free
If you
too,
skip the shield, no, there's your coin.
but not here.
Well,
It's
yeah,
free.
but
It's free.
Not
from
from here
to
we start.
Correct.
Well, then what do you do with the empty shields?
Well, that's kind of one. They're dead ends.
How do you get that?
Oh, they'll be in different chronicles. Anybody can place your thing there for 3 victory points. Give me 1 second here. Let me let's
Let's consult the rules.
yeah.
So this gets you what? Like a brick and a whiskey?
A crate and a barrel. Are those crates?
Those are
Give me a
stone.
second. I'll let you know. The whiskey is probably the barrel. The crate is a.
Yeah, because that's a stone.
Well,
Crates will be on a card, so that's what I'm trying to
Oh, okay.
Right, but like this has, this has with the green back. This has like a check
check
mark.
mark. We can actually look up that. What is it?
Because there's one down here too. Fence and barrel.
And there's a fence.
Yeah, fences are
Oh,
on.
and there's a crate.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there you
it
go.
must be.
So those are
grabbed
tile
a
related
tile.
instead of good related.
Yeah.
They'll let you activate a tile that has that on it.
That
Maybe.
could actually be an activation.
So activate a tile that gets that, and you get this, or
You need both. So the tiles have circles on them.
yes.
So you don't see one, but there's actually probably a tile that has a barrel on it. So when you take this, you can activate a crate tile and then a barrel tile in your play area.
McDonald, you activate to receive 1 material tile and 1 whiskey tile.
What's a material tile? Just any? Oh, tile. Yeah, tile.
Tile, so you have to be on the
Activate it.
board.
Oh, you.
So they'll tell you what material you'll get.
Oh, you activate, yeah. So if you have one of this and one of these and a barrel on in your tableau, then if you put a guy there, you get to do an instant activation on both those tiles in whatever order you want to do.
Cool.
All right.
Makes sense.
Whereas these just get you the good.
Yeah. So it's
This
McDonald.
just gets you.
Yeah. Immediately take 1 stone and
handshake
1 wood
And strong
wound,
handshake.
and place them on any
Right.
tiles.
and
So there is a maximum of 3 of any good on a given tile.
Even chieftains?
I don't know if there's a maximum of chieftains on a tile. I don't think so because I think you can have as
I
many
thought
as you
chief
want.
was an upgrade.
It was in the original. They get the Tams.
So now they're all chiefs.
Yeah,
And they're no longer
Scotsmen.
clan-
They're all
no longer
Scotsmen.
Clansmen.
Exactly. They're all Scotsmen in this case.
More names.
I wonder if someone's going to invent a dishwasher that sounds like the ocean. That's so close already.
Right.
That, like suddenly doing your dishes would be peaceful.
It's also very quiet.
Yeah.
I don't think that even shows up on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Most modern dishwashers
Maybe
they
later.
brag about being 50 dB, 40 dB.
I'm not saying that about minus 50.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that red link that they did where they ran their videos through the Google Translate.
Yes.
And at one point it was like, whoosh. And it translated to students.
Oh, there are one other tile we need to talk about that's a little bit different. There are tiles that they'll have an symbol and an arrow pointing down. Those tiles actually go over the top of an existing tile.
Interesting.
And so
That type or any
of,
type?
of that type.
Okay.
Um,
Upgrade here, I think.
Yep. So village icon, overbuild of a village icon, so you can upgrade your.
Your village.
All right, and I
Or someone
think
else's
that's
village. Now you have one of your guys dies.
that's the basics essentially.
The land just fell from the sky.
And then once you've taken your tile, done all that, then you'll replace.
Any empty spaces?
Yeah, up to the so there's always an empty space before the last person.
The last player.
Last player.
But with that,
So I couldn't actually legally do that because I'm not the last player.
yeah,
So you can never lap somebody.
No, you can't. You can only go as
Yeah.
far as the tiles allow.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to because there wouldn't. Yeah, you couldn't go any farther than
You
that,
can't
and then
jump
you'd be the
other
last
dudes.
person.
Right,
Yeah,
that's the point.
you'd be the last person to go, and by that time, more tiles would be placed in front of you. So.
Yep.
All right. Do we feel good about moving forward?
I just can't
We're
wait to
figuring it
watch
out.
Michael win this one.
Oh yeah. I don't want to give you too.
I feel about as confused as I did at the start of last week.
There you
but
go.
We saw how
It's
that worked
Perfect.
out.
That's
Yeah,
very
I was
well
gonna
for you.
say, yeah, you'll be fine.
I don't know. Michael's probably one of the most winningest people at this table to date.
All right,
I
so
can't think of many games that
here's,
he has
here's the
lost.
gameplay overview.
I think he misunderstood.
Player in the last position on the hill moves forward to any tile.
Are you saying
Tile
that
is taken and
cheated?
added to your
Just like
territory,
me,
activating itself and all the tiles around it.
Okay.
And you got up to
Empire.
8 neighboring tiles. The person tile is set aside for scoring if you get a person tile,
Okay.
which would be something like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. You can add 1 or more tiles to the rondel. Then the player in the last position takes his turn. After finishing each tile stack, the scoring phase is done. After 4 regular scoring, the end game scoring takes place.
Okay.
And
Easy enough.
there are 9 expansions in this box.
How do you get this done?
We're not
If
playing
we
it
like-
yet.
No, we're just playing the
He's
basics.
over there.
Yeah.
Move your way up here.
He's a dude.
So he's a dude, and dude's the most and least amount of dudes.
Is
Not
it
only
the
is he a
end?
dude, he's a dude worth 2.
He's a dude.
Double
Yeah,
dude.
he's a double dude.
He's a
He's a big
dude.
guy.
He is in fact a dude.
He's like
So when do you do this?
so there'll be a symbol on a tile that looks like your little clan token here, if I remember right.
So it's not like that, so this is cost.
That gets you
That
a new
gets
guy.
you
I
another
guess you know the
Scotsman.
little guy.
So
So
Well,
that'll
Little
get you a
clansman.
Scotsman.
Just
And
like
one will
this.
come with the landmark card. Some of them will come with there. So you'll see this clan marker. If you get a clan marker, that means
There
that
you
means you get to place.
Okay.
yeah,
That makes a lot.
I was gonna say, I
those
didn't
are
know what
those
the
are
compass
cost.
meant.
Yeah. Okay.
So you activate this guy, or you get this guy, you set him aside, and then you do one of these.
right, so
That's basically a one-time thing.
so this is immediate benefit. This is activated benefit.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry.
And
Yeah, you
you'll
got it.
notice one of the things that isn't quite clear yet is that once you've got all the tiles surrounding these tiles, the inner tiles will never activate again unless you get something that like
Triggers
this that
them,
triggers
yeah.
them.
Right.
So you can, as you're building out, know
lose
your-
access
to some of
to
your
those.
base resources.
Interesting. Okay.
So-
Unless you have and you have to have a guy on him, right?
No,
To activate.
no.
No, but you have to
You have to have a guy near it to be able to
Correct.
place the tile, and then all adjacent tiles will activate.
That's right. Okay. So
Okay.
the guy
So
having
I
the guy
think-
is a prerequisite, not a result.
The last question I have then is how do you get cards?
So the cards are going to show up. We don't have any cards.
The
out
tiles will come out. For
Tiles.
you.
We'll have right
Okay.
there. We'll have a little card. So,
Okay. So
so they'll
everything,
have. So they're in the A deck. One we're working through right now. There are 4.
so everything is just depending on the tiles.
Yep, everything's depending on the tiles.
Okay.
Everything else comes off.
I can do that. So we're gonna do this then. This one.
Wheat.
Going for wheat.
All right.
So I do that, and then I'm able to activate it. So I get a wheat.
Everything. And so activation,
You can do it in any order.
but it's orthogonal or diagonal also.
Yes, orthogonal and diagonal. So,
So up
What's-
to 8. Yeah,
up
but
to up to 8. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can move 2
What's
guys.
it? Yeah, since I only have 2, I just want to do. This.
You can yeah. And
Well,
there
you-
are some things later on, like there's one of these over here that says anytime you move and choose not to move, you can get a victory point.
Oh, sweet.
So
And
There
where
you
do you
go.
keep track of victory points?
and you'll get coins.
Oh,
that are-
okay.
those victory
Legit.
points are
Victory
tokens.
coins.
Point to
And then I replenish.
Replenish. Yep.
That's another dude.
William Wallace.
William Wallace.
That's not
We
just
all
any
love him.
dude.
Who
I
doesn't,
know.
who doesn't want William Wallace?
Freedom.
I'm sure we'll find a Robert Burns in here somewhere too.
Robert the
Alright.
Bruce?
No. Well, that probably as well. All right. Do I go cows?
What about that crazy Irish guy?
I like the crazy ass. It's my island.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a baby step here. Grab some cow.
Cow. Kaboom.
In order to talk to his equal, an Irishman is forced to talk
Oh,
to
does the
God.
resource have to go on the?
Yes, because you can only have up to 3 resources on a given
Look at that.
location.
That makes sense.
All right.
Oh, that's right, because it's what you
Ribbon.
need. Got it.
Ach, furry. Oh, so it has a little symbol on it that indicates that it has a river going through.
Yes, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Like that
And
movie.
later on, if we were playing the
Ribbon.
expansions, it'll actually have the expansion symbol underneath that too,
Ooh.
to make it easy to.
It me. Well, I wanted sheep to begin with.
All right.
And when you move a guy, do you have to move it to an adjacent tile, or can he go anywhere?
He's got to go to an adjacent.
Yeah, he'll move one tile.
One tile.
One space.
One space.
Oh,
So if you have 2 or 3 guys, and you get you get a double activation, you can move one guy one space,
And
another
one
guy
guy
one,
another. Okay.
or you can move one guy 2 spaces.
Okay,
So
that makes good sense. There it is.
all right, you can convert wheat to.
Give a wheat for a whiskey.
Makes
Gives you a free one, and it costs
Costs a brick.
Costs a brick.
a brick. So it costs in the upper left.
Yep.
Immediate result in the bottom left. Activated result in the bottom right.
Yeah.
And type.
Indeed. That's the game.
And the active. Wait. So, but this activated. I still get a sheep for this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So. Oh, because when you place it, it activates.
Yes. Yep.
Got it.
And later in the game, you'll realize why you can activate it in any order, because you might want to activate the thing that produces the wheat
In order to get.
in order to get the the activating the.
We're back to Glen.
Stun.
Alright.
And I would move.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and I don't know if I want it yet or not, but I wish I'll get iron.
We're going for that whiskey.
Stone, I should
Iron brew.
say. Stone. They're getting sugar-free iron brew.
Why?
No, they just haven't been getting it in.
Oh, I see.
Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I think I'm not going to move. Alright.
Where you go?
Oops. And then 2 tiles.
Because we've been forgetting.
2 tiles.
Oh, I forgot to put mine in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Lock hockey. So
It can
there's
still happen.
there's a card and there's a card.
Yep.
Okay.
I see it. What does the red shield do?
That's good. Woman, the red shield.
So that's any mystery cards.
So two.
Of any good?
2 of any good you want.
Now, if you take this, does he have to take the matching card?
Yes.
And that was lock.
Lock hockey.
Luck Lamond is the one he wants
Yeah,
to
Loch
question.
Lomond is the one.
Yeah,
with the
Lamond is the one that has the red shield on it.
Does it have a? Oh, Loch Lomond. Like the song.
Yeah.
Whatever. L-O-M-O-N-D.
Lamond, like the French Scots.
Right? Yes, it's French.
Even in here.
Frenchies.
What in the expansion world are you doing?
I don't know.
There's
It was in the original game, so now I'm like confused.
There's a hammer in the bottom right corner. Maybe it is an expansion.
Yeah, it's an expansion.
Get that out of here.
Okay.
Pretend you never saw that.
Exactly. That needs to go in the box.
Good ball.
Which box is it?
Well, can I go in the
So
meantime?
then this should cut.
No, we didn't actually. I threw it out there because I
Right.
found it in the
All right.
Thanks.
So now it's purple.
Yep.
Purple throne.
Actually, no, that would be the Hammer of the Scots expansion.
Hammer
Lord,
of the
You didn't
Scots.
see that.
So you get
I'm claiming a dude.
a dude.
And I can move a dude.
You get one of your dudes.
I think if I do it like this, that gives me full coverage.
And it'll give
Except
you.
for here
And you got a
and here.
Scotsman in your scoring location for scoring
Wait,
For when A goes.
Where did that be on the castle space?
on the castle space. Or on
when
any
are we
castle
scoring?
space.
Oh, we're scoring
When
in
the A runs
6
out.
more turns.
Yeah, or less. If
Or
all of us jump, we could lose a ton of tiles. So
Because as you pass the tiles, they fall off.
Yeah.
Oh, so if Michael doesn't take the wood, it falls off?
yeah, yeah.
Ooh. And
But
should
thus
there be one here now?
hastening
Because
the,
I just took one.
yes, there should.
Hastens the end.
It hastens the end of round 1, round A.
Interesting.
Balcony.
But he could take that and then
Could
take
that
immediately
for
take
your
another
resource and
turn.
get something else.
I was
yeah.
Well,
gonna
and
say,
take 2 turns in
Which-
a row.
Why would
which
you
is-
not?
Exactly.
Right.
Only because you want to make sure you don't have too many more tiles than everybody else at the end.
Why? Does that-
Remember, lose points.
You lose
You lose
3 points for
points.
every tile you have more than the person who has the least tiles.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you
I was
weren't even
gonna
reading
build
anything.
the biggest map.
This
I think you mumbled it.
I must have.
It happened really quickly. Or I was reading.
I am reading.
I might be reading Haas
I'm reading the
ingredients.
rules, so you know if it. You can just blame it on the fact that I'm the one who's presenting the rules
I'm gonna
today.
do that and move.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was. Just
Did you? So you place the wood, now you get the wheat again.
Yeah, you get the wheat again,
Yeah.
and you can move
Oh.
your guy a third time or a second time if you want to.
And I didn't take another sheet.
Yeah, you should get another
But I'm
shoe.
okay. I'm okay right there.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't need to go anywhere.
No, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move here and we're going to keep Robert Stewart.
Nice.
And that lets you do a thing.
Bobby Stewie.
Set him off to the side, and this lets me do
A
any
thing.
of these things.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
So
so
it,
you're gonna pay for it.
you,
You
have, you
figure
might
out
have
if
to
it
pay
costs a
for
coin.
it. I will quickly consult the. All right. If a person takes a person, his tile is not added to the clan, but is placed in a separate supply off to the side. However, the person has a one-time effect. Player places a clan marker on in the empty clan fields in the clan board. Player needs to pay the cost indicated on the roads connecting to the chosen clan field
Just the roads.
from either the green start field or any clan field that has already a replaced marker. Player pays the cost as indicated on the roads in the pool. If a player cannot pay the cost, he must
Cannot
choose.
take the action.
Yeah, he may not choose this clan field. Then a player receives the bonus on the clan, and then if we need to look him up, we can.
When you do the market, is that before you move?
It can be any time during your turn, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
free.
As needed, ultimately.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you either need cash or you need
You
good.
pay-
I'm going,
pay
I'm going
for
there
it,
because
good.
it's free.
There you go.
Get
Yeah.
one of these and one of these.
Yes, you do. You can place those goods anywhere, even on a field that doesn't produce it.
And can you
Which
skip? Can you
would be
skip
my
one?
hint to you. You
Yes.
place it on your
Do
castle.
you have to take them both?
Can you skip through a shield and go to the next one, or do you go one at a time?
No, so he could have gone here, but it would have cost him a coin.
Oh,
Right.
From
cool.
here,
But he
Yeah,
could
from
also
here.
go up there.
you could also
and
go here
not
for
cost
free,
him anything.
and you go. Here
That's
for
true.
free.
Yeah, you could have done this one if you wanted to.
And it's
cow
just
in it.
where you decide to stop is.
Yep.
Like he could go all the way here if you wanted to spend
You
three,
can
Kinda- it's
afford
just
it.
what do you want?
or
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
case, just one.
So it might pay off. Not if you've got a lot of movement tiles and you're not using them.
And what are the advantages of these?
Well, they're just throughout the game. They're going to score you.
They're just
different things.
permanent, yeah.
Sounds like that's the kind of thing you should get right away.
I was gonna say that seems really good.
So every
So we could.
yeah.
I was gonna say so. This is every time you don't.
Yeah. So which
Every
Every
time
time you don't
move.
move, you get a victory point.
which clan is that? McLaughlin.
And you can choose to
Yeah.
not move.
You can relent.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
can,
your people. I
Yep.
thought,
You can relinquish unused movement points for 1 victory point each.
And is this infinity or
That's ongoing effect.
Yeah.
Infinity.
and all these are okay?
Yeah. All
And
those.
what's this one? Every time you convert a wheat to a barrel.
Finger.
Well,
you
it,
get 3.
Is it McGregor?
Yeah.
If you activate a whiskey tile, you may choose not to use the activation effect to produce a whiskey cask and immediately
Yes,
receive 3
take the
victory
3
points
points.
instead. If the distillery does not have an activation icon to produce, your distillery will have to have an activation icon to produce a whiskey.
the barrel circle.
But-
Is that
No,
or that?
yeah. So this one has an activation icon to produce a whiskey.
Yeah.
Dude,
So I can go here. Here's free. Here's free. I can pay 1 and get this.
Yeah.
That's the move.
I know. And this every time you.
Now, so again, that's you want. Well, actually, that's an immediate. So never mind.
Because I can do this and then.
So then, when you activate it, you're not placing a tile on your turn, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't have an activation this turn.
Correct. But whenever I have an activation that moves people, if I
Yep.
choose not to move, I just score.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah.
So now I need to know what Macintosh and Sinclair do.
Macintosh, your castle tiles are now treated like Scotsman.
For the purposes of scoring.
For the castle tiles are now treated like Scotsmen concerning tile placement. You may place new tiles next
Oh.
to any of your castles
Ah.
without the need of a Scotsman.
Nice.
Oh.
And then
nice.
McLaughlin was the other one. No, the clock one we
Yeah,
already did.
Sinclair.
Sinclair. If you activate a trade, it's the hands holding each other tile. You can replace one resource needed to pay an activation cost by playing one coin to the pool. There's an ongoing effect. This
Oh,
effect.
is that trade?
Well,
So essentially, you're always able to buy at the cheapest cost.
yeah.
You don't use the market. You kind of cheat
You can buy
Oh,
that.
okay.
because as you buy stuff, then things become more expensive, or sell stuff, I should say. You can,
So I see trade here, and I see trade there, and then
Yeah.
are there squares that are going to come out? With trade?
yeah, they'll have little hands in the corner. I'm pretty sure. So
Okay.
as
So
we
it allows you.
advance.
Is that what allows you to buy and sell from the market?
No, you
Like
can always buy and sell from the market.
Okay.
So when you buy your first type good of a type, it costs 1. Second good of a type, you put 2 coins out here. Third good, it's 3. Once if there's 3 coins out, or it's all 3 spaces, can't sell anymore. But then somebody can come along behind you, sell a cow, get 3 coins. So,
Can you sell to the market before anybody else buys?
on your turn?
Yeah.
So
So I can just take three gold for a sheep at any
Well,
point.
No,
No.
it starts at 1.
yeah, right now you
Works out.
can't sell sheep. There's no demand.
Yeah, there's no
That's-
there's
okay,
no
that's
demand to
what I
sell.
was asking.
Yeah.
There
There
is-
have to be coins
there
out
has to be
here to
coins out
represent the
there.
demand.
Yeah.
So what happens if I get more than 3 sheep? I just don't produce more?
Right.
Yes.
There's no way to move sheep.
Correct.
Come on, graze.
Or find something to pay to make something else, I guess.
Okay, so
There'll be cards to trade in, like trade 2 sheep for 4 victory points or something like that.
it's very, very exciting. So now we gotta look at all these things, huh?
My turn?
Sheesh.
Yeah,
No,
so
it's,
this-
yeah, it's
Yeah,
Mark's
sure.
turn.
Because you're at the end.
Does it feel like the end?
It's the end of the world.
This is the end, my friend.
So, as this is sort of an introductory game for most of you, we can put 1 coin on each of the. So why don't we go ahead
We
and do
don't have
that?
to.
You want to keep it hard? All right.
Sure.
All right.
We're expert gamers, even
We'll
though
get
we're not
there.
experts
We got
at this game.
We can do it.
My biggest problem is I'm going to need stuff.
Yep. Are we all?
Well, you have stuff.
You're making
have
more
some
stuff than the
Yeah,
rest of
wheat
us.
and wood.
I know, but like, look at these coming up. It's like you need everything.
I know, and that's when you'll start interacting with the market.
Or wasting your gold, yeah.
There he goes. Straight for the whiskey. Throw in a barrel. It's free barrel.
I can barrel. Does it go on that one?
I think it.
No, that one comes for
I s-
Is it just freebie go wherever?
yeah, let me.
Because I'm not using this ability to generate it.
Yeah, where do you stack barrels?
Where do we stack the barrels? Do they last long enough to stack?
Oh man, you got your basically a free stone.
I did, yeah. Just had to have the one to catalyze the reaction.
Take stone and barley sheep.
A whiskey
place
stone?
on-
Yes. Ha ha ha.
Yes. So yeah, whiskey's off to the side. It's the only wood, stone, barley, cattle, and sheep are you place on the activated tile.
But whiskey is
Treated
just
like
Oh,
money.
you see, yeah, it's like victory points.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
And me.
Let's see. I gotta move. Do I want to
Oh.
move?
Oh, and you score more whiskeys on round 3.
I think.
We'll score on whiskey on every round, but right now he's going to get a victory point.
So every round you do those 4,
Yep.
all 4 of them?
Yep,
Oh, I
and
thought
then-
it was round 1 was
Nope.
people, round 2 was cards.
So we'll do all of those, and then at the very end, the end flag there, we'll do the last.
Alright, well, you're up, Glenn.
All right.
Maybe like a drink.
Sure.
Yeah.
Diet
Call
cola.
it. Okay.
And ice.
Any ice?
Yes.
The ice of which you have the most?
Ice, baby.
Oh, I go ahead and grab Mr. Wallace here.
Freedom. Freedom.
All right. It's an idea. That's an idea.
Inschrach.
Wait, before you do that,
Why?
because Glenn's going to move that last piece and we have to score before you take that one.
Yeah. We're gonna do.
Put it out.
I'm trying to decide what I'm doing here. Don't even.
Person man, person man. Well, then when you decide slowly, so I'm gonna go take a look.
Diet, whatever. All diets are good. Oh, that would be Hume, right? Interesting.
You can, in fact, get Hugh.
I can get
Thank
Hume.
you.
He's kind of expensive, though.
He is, yeah. It's 2 coins minimum.
Alright, I'll tell you. Tell you what, I'll baby step it here. We'll grab a barrel.
And wheat.
And once again, those sweet whiskey points.
That's right. Okay, so now we'll.
You notice I put my guy back in my castle also.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Alright. So then we flip over that tile. There's Robert the Bruce. As predicted. Alright, okay. And then so then we score. So
Oh, we done?
person with the most
That was quick.
the least on our cap. We're all at 0.
No, everybody went in their castle?
Yeah, everybody. Well, I didn't.
Glenn scored a solid point.
Yep.
So everybody gets one.
Everybody gets 1 except for me.
Brutal.
I know. I had to make you guys feel better about yourselves.
Thanks.
All right, then we do landmarks. No one's got
Cards,
no
nobody got any.
landmarks. Whiskey, 0 to 1. So you and I get a victory point apiece.
Whiskey pays off from the very beginning.
And then what's next?
Faces.
Faces.
We won.
Person man.
2-person
Man.
man.
We each get one.
We each get 1 victory point.
Yay.
Person mans.
All right.
Particle man. Particle man.
Skeleton man.
Skeleton man.
All right. So now we're back to
Now we're
Purple.
Chris.
Chris.
It was inconveniently located for this part of the game.
Chris, you have
You got a point.
you
Congratulations.
scored a victory point.
Did anyone else?
Yes, the rest of us scored 2. No, Glenn only scored 1. Oh no,
Glenn
no,
scored
Glenn did
2.
score 2. Yeah, in fact, yeah, we scored 2. You scored 1.
You're the only
Hate
one
you
who
all.
did not score.
So what you get for not making whiskey or buying faces? But it's your turn.
I've done everything I could.
Fair. But did you really?
No.
Have you though?
I learned how to make hummus last week.
Hummus.
Oh, that's good. And it's like too easy to be honest.
Say olive
take the
oil
gar-
and squished garbanzo beans.
You
Yeah.
take the garbanzo and you smush them.
Yeah, garbanzo, put them in the Cuisinart.
Yep.
Then
Zhuzh.
olive oil.
Olive oil,
I put garlic in it.
garlic. Oh yeah.
Mush it all up.
This garlic hummus is
And just
ridiculous.
a tiny bit of
You like some red pepper or?
yeah, you could. I put. Let's see. I add a little bit of water to smooth it, just a tiny bit, and then on the top put a little bit more olive oil, a little bit more garlic, and a little bit of paprika for
Hey guy, it's your turn.
some smoked paprika.
Hey guy.
But
Arnold.
it's ridiculously easy.
You guys. Yeah, hummus is super easy. It's super tasty.
Wood.
Wood
for sheep.
Actually, other game.
That's the game you thought we were gonna play.
Do you have a copy?
Of Carcassonne? Or of Catan? Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have an old copy.
So
I have
do
one
I.
that like the water
The
is all X's
individual
also,
X's,
yeah.
yeah.
Along with the 5 and 6 player expansion. That's
Okay.
all I did.
I don't have the 5. I've got
Tell me what.
I've got knights and
sheep.
knights and whatever and traders and
Knights and
and I also have
Oh, sorry.
all of the
No more
the
seafood.
seafood expansion.
The seafood.
It adds
Oh, you can put it
fish to
ships
your
or these fish.
to your the outer
You
edge.
can't put it there either.
Interesting.
No, you can.
No, you have to have a Scotsman.
I did. It was right here.
Orthogonally.
No. Scotsmen have to be adjacent somehow. They can be diagonal. Right.
Yeah, they can be diagonal as long as there's an
tile, but
ortho
you can't move.
You can't
him
place
back.
the tile diagonal, but you can place it diagonally to a Scotsman.
to a Scotsman as long as it's the tiles are orthogonal
So
to
I'm-
another.
But you can't.
Okay.
I can't
Move is wrong.
move him diagonal.
No, the Scotsmans move one tile.
But
Orthogonal.
Or
I thought you could move them diagonal.
Maybe I'm wrong.
We'll find out.
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out.
Shall we?
A 1, a 2, a 3. A 3. Tell me that in the comments, kids. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Alright, gain 1 movement point, each activated. Each movement enables 1 Scotsman to move 2 from a tile he is on onto a neighboring tile, orthogonally or diagonally. Yep.
Orthogonally or diagonally?
Yep.
Oh, well then you're good, dude.
If you have table multiple points, you may use them to move multiple Scotsmen or move a single Scotsman more than once.
So you can do that. Diagonal is good.
And I need another wheat and another sheep, please.
Did you add another guy?
And I did.
You can't have no sheep.
That's true.
I told you no more sheep.
You could sell a sheep right now for 1 and then gain a
there's
sheep.
no demand
point
for
there.
it.
Oh, that's right.
No demand.
Anybody want to buy a sheep?
But you could buy one from the market.
You can.
Well, no, you
For one.
only
only
if you have
for exchanges.
only if you need to pay for something.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that's the trick of the market is that
Yeah.
you can
that
sell
makes more
if
sense.
there's demand,
Okay.
but you can only buy if you need.
if you need it.
Yep.
Got it.
If there's demand.
Okay, this makes sense. We're going to the castle,
Go to the castle
And
and I have wood.
wood,
I have wood and hay.
and you need stone.
We're paying 1 gold for stone.
1 for stone, and that gives you a card and a dude.
I'm gonna get a lie here. So this has to go on a river spot. Yes.
Yep.
See, I don't know why you picked up that shield because you don't have any dudes.
But does it have to? What?
So this has to go like it can't go here.
No, it has to go along the river.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And the only place you can legally place it along the river is right
Is
there.
there, because we're
Which is fine.
Wisconsin.
That's
All right,
what I wanted.
so you got your card. The card. So you
Card
get
will
another
be
dude.
He's
So you get to
gonna
add a
do-
dude out
Yes.
onto that tile.
Sure, I added it onto this tile.
Is it on? Let me see.
Well,
I think it's onto that tile.
the whiskey barrel didn't, but that's kind
Well,
of
dudes
that's
are
an exception.
place 1 Scotsman from your supply on the newly placed tile.
Ah.
Yeah.
So anything that shows up down there
Yeah.
goes on that tile.
Except for
Whiskey.
whiskey. Whiskey's like cash.
So we can do that.
Which is
I got
just
the
as good as
card.
mine.
and
Yep.
the-
And the
The
card
card.
immediately lets you place
Right.
a
The card is gonna let me go here to get another dude
another dude.
Wow.
and a gold
That one I
and
did.
2 gold.
Duding it up.
Duding it up. Two
Right. And the reason for that, or now I get to activate these because I haven't activated them and I'm
Yep.
not moving, so I get 2 victory points.
Yeah, there's Michael winning.
The engine has started,
You're getting
gentlemen.
all the whiskey.
Michael
Glen.
sucks.
All the whiskey. Because I have to counteract Michael.
You don't have to counteract anything.
Oh
Just
yes.
let it happen.
No, that I don't let things like that happen to me.
Just let it happen.
No. Just let it happen, baby.
Just let it happen. Oh,
All
and
right.
then I need to go in the light.
Yellow.
Alright, I'll go ahead and get
Hockey.
hockey.
Which gives you 2 materials.
Yeah. What do I want?
Does that include whiskey?
No.
Whiskey's not materials.
Whiskey's finished goods.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just
Unprocessed goods.
we'll just get a little of everything.
It's not whiskey yet, but it will be.
And that activates this dude. My castle come over here. And that, which produces another stone. Alright, and I'll place a tile. Not cheap.
Oiple.
Oh, that's B. B.
Where would this come from?
Beef. That's your victory point. Did we ever figure out what the shield
Oh,
was?
hammer.
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 Shield means nothing in this game. Dort Castle. Dort. Lochshill. I apologize to all you Scottish people for my terrible pronunciation of everything in your language.
Right.
He's not sorry.
I am sorry, but if you want to ban me anyway, it's okay. I'll understand.
Inverness.
Is that
I'll
Inverness?
help. Yeah, I'll help you out.
Inverness.
Inverness.
Yes. I love the Scottish language. I love bagpipes. Don't get me wrong. And I do have a kilt upstairs, but I'm not Scottish enough.
Or kilt on.
Yeah, but Glenn's wearing his kilt. He's like totally ready for the game today.
And my shirt has bagpipes.
Dang!
I've got my kilt.
I need a kilt. Oh,
Got my bagpipe.
my bagpipes. Oh,
Got my moor.
Glen.
His name is Glen. Of course. Well, I feel like going to Glen Moore and swiping it out from under Mark there. Just a bunch of whiskey
It is, in fact, a bunch of whiskey.
It is.
that he thinks he's entitled to.
Clanmore. Yeah.
But my strategy implies I should go to Castle Stalker.
Madison
And so that's going to cost me.
Don't pretend that you have strategy.
That's going to cost me 3 gold for the horse and the stone, right?
Yes, for the cow and the stone, because you have the wood. Is it a horse? He said it was a cow.
It's a
Cow.
cow.
It's a cow.
It's clearly a cow.
Maybe a horse with a tumor.
It's a Highland.
Makes me
Oh yeah, it's a. Yeah,
But it makes me really angry that you stole that.
now we need to play Great Western Trail again.
You get another Scotsman?
So you're playing all the move dudes.
Hello, majestic
No.
beard, manjestic beard. I love it.
Majestic.
Man,
You are in the right crowd. There's at least 2 of us here.
No,
With
I'm
majestic
I'm gonna
beards.
put it there.
Extremely
Join us.
Majestic.
Yes. Pay no attention to these younglings over here. They don't know how to grow facial hair.
So
I
I
just
get your
refuse
card.
to. It's not that I can't, it's that I won't.
The card
They
gives
haven't
me,
learned yet.
what, 3
They haven't
gold?
figured out what muscles to
Yep,
flex.
3 gold.
Okay, well then I'll just give them back to the bank for my resources.
Okay.
And then this activates.
Wait,
so-
wait.
what'd you
If
do?
you're doing that, you have to do this.
No, you have to have time to mark.
Very true.
Ooh, I'm looking
And
forward
what's
to
the
selling my
little
stone now.
lightning that allows me to put a chip on it or whatever?
No, that's just immediate.
The immediate
It
action.
happens right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it happens now
Okay.
and happens once.
And then it also costs me a wood. But then
The
I just
game is
generated a wood.
Glenmore 2,
So does the
which shouldn't
Oh,
fool you. It's the sequel to Glenmore, but it's the base game is pretty much the same. Couple of tweaks, but then lots of expansions to vary it up.
Alright. You got it?
And
And pronounce that one there, cool guy.
yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
Cool bookie. Cool bookie.
Kulubuki.
Cool. Kuboki?
Again,
I don't know.
I apologize. You Scots, you're gonna have to teach me sometime. I'll come out there and you can learn me. All right, I finally get a turn. It seems like it's been so long.
Well, you got greedy with whiskey,
He
so.
wants that whiskey.
No. See, I'm gonna go like this.
Oh, we've been
Fascinating.
duped. Oh, he's going to make whiskey.
Yes. Why would I buy whiskey? Why would I just get whiskey when I can make it? So we'll do this. I need a sheep for that, so I will pay a coin. Gameplay. Well, as you can see, we are placing tiles. So we have our own little territories that we place tiles on. And we have this rondel that we're chasing each other around to collect the tiles. And then when you place a tile, you have to place it near one of your Scotsmen. And then the tile itself and the potentially up to 8 adjacent tiles activate to give you abilities. So like for this, I paid to buy a sheep to pay for this tile. It's going to activate, and I can choose whatever they activate in. So this tile is going to generate me a wheat, which I'm then going to use to generate whiskey with my process it with my distillery. Whiskey is way better than wheat, as we all know. Then I will also get stone, which I will now then sell to the market
For them gold.
for 2 coins. So far, I'm making profit, I think.
You are in fact profiting,
Got 2 victories.
but not off the whiskey.
No, off the stone. And then finally, oh, you know what? I can't place this tile here, can I?
You're a very bad man. You cannot place that tile. It would have to go up here. Or there. Or over there.
I would say you can do it down there, yeah.
So you
But if I do this, I want to activate this,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, yeah.
Oh, I'm cheated.
No whiskey for you.
No whiskey for me.
You get to keep your wheat.
I get the wheat, and I can do the stone thing still, so that's fine.
Yeah, wheat and stone, and then you can move your dude twice.
I will move my dude once. And that's a turn. So then once you reach certain stages, you get rid of all the tiles in a stack. You score points based on the differential between yours and the lowest on the board. After 4 stacks are gone, you have a final scoring round. Game over. You get victory points for having guys in your castles, special locations, whiskey barrels, and personalities. And then at the end of the game, you also get victory points for money, and you lose points for having the biggest territory.
Biggest area,
So the more tiles you get, the worse off you are.
which is very interesting.
All right, I'm going to.
He wants
Go
the
ahead and-
immediate points.
Yep.
Clan more. I guess I'll put it. Yeah.
Say it again, Glenn.
Not a great play.
So you really feel
Yeah, exactly. All right. So get 2 whiskeys. I use process that to get the 2 whiskeys.
I didn't see Robert.
You
De
do?
Niro
To
came
pay,
out.
I have to pay
He has
for
to
it.
pay it.
Oh, you pay for the
Yeah.
but it's all but it's
And
only a
then-
one time.
And then a cow, and then a movement, I guess.
Ooh, lost you.
Ugh,
The lock.
I'm not gonna move. This is. All right.
What is this thing? Is that
So you can
trade cow or sheep?
for victory points.
For a
So
pineapple.
for every
For every
two
2
you trade, you
of
get
that
4.
pair, you get
you
4.
4. So it's an or. So I think you
You can do a cow and a sheep,
or 2
Okay.
cows.
2 cows or 2 sheep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Excellent. That makes my decision easy then. We're gonna take Robert.
Collectathon, kind of, I guess. Although you really got to kind of choose. I think, especially when it's only a 4-player game.
In addition to Robert.
So with 4 of us
we're
here,
gonna use 2
you kind of
coins
have
go
to
here, and
pick
I'm gonna
something
take
to
him as well.
focus on.
Ah.
Really.
Nice.
What
really
games have you invested in? He's investing in board games.
Nice.
That's like tier 2, right? Or is that tier 3?
When you're not playing them, you're just buying them and letting them in the shrink
And looking
wrap.
at them on your wall.
Yeah,
It looks very nice in the shrink wrap.
I've got the first edition of.
Investing indeed.
All right.
It's to you, Whiskey
It's
Master.
to me again. I get another turn. Neat.
It happens every once in a while. Skip way
Well,
forward.
usually I skip pretty far. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
I really need more Scotsmen.
Mackerel. I could go so far and just be at a
Yeah, and the
loss.
differences are between you and the next person,
Yes.
not you and the lowest person.
No,
No,
you're
it is
the
you, the
lowest.
lowest person.
You and the lowest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So the higher you go, the better off you are if people aren't keeping up with you.
and I didn't have.
For instance.
I definitely just played a long-term strategy right there.
For instance.
You did, actually.
Ooh. He wants it.
Jump all the way up
He
there.
needs it.
The precious.
Because he's going to get 2.
He can't put it in that
He's
corner.
going to get
though.
two whiskey
Put it
this
there.
round.
I can
Yeah.
put it right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna activate the wheat to get 2 wheat. I have to pay the price for the distillery.
But you're paying both those weeds.
Activate the wheat. Get 2 whiskeys out of it. Dice Throne, personal favorite. That is a fantastic game. You have chosen wisely.
I could get a stone as well.
Sleeving 700 cards. Yes, yeah. That's half the fun of collecting is sleeving. I love sleeving
listen.
cards. It's my favorite. Just wait until you get into a game that's all cards.
Yeah.
How many sleeves have I put on
So how long,
Sentinels of the Multiverse?
how long did it take you to do Space Base?
My
Space Base wasn't bad.
my
Really?
Dominion,
Yeah, not
That
compared
shocks me.
not compared to like Dominion.
Dominion
They're
by
only like
15
little
expansions. No.
No sleeves.
Wow.
No. Glenn's raw dogging those Dominion cards, man. Oh, we need a tile out here too.
Well, it just happened.
Well,
Yeah,
I
just
Oh, forgive me.
You can put it out.
No. You're not my dad.
To be honest, I don't think
Don't
you're supposed to, because you don't make any decisions based on a tile that's not up yet.
Binding of Isaac. Is that a deck builder?
I'm the
Video
boss of
game.
you.
No, he
a-
sleeved a video game.
He
Well,
did.
It's a,
That's
it's a board
power.
game
He
based
put
on
it-
a video game.
Power move right
He
there.
put it on 12, 1 and 1.44 floppies, sleeved them all.
Yikes.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, Actually,
game
it's
is
5 and a
nuts.
quarter.
Binding of Isaac? Yeah.
The video game is
The
nuts.
video game is
I've
crazy.
never played the board game, but
William loved it.
yeah, it was crazy.
All right, so this allows me to trade 2 sheep for
Yep.
2 victory points.
Card-based
Two
dungeon
four
delver.
four
Four
Okay.
victory points.
For 4
So are
victory
the
points.
are the dungeons cards also, or is it more like a tile based?
Activates.
Give me your 5
It
or 1
activates
point.
the tiles around. Well, I'm not done yet.
Why? Okay. But I need your 1 back. I just gave you 4. There you go.
Okay.
Now you can continue on.
But I can't do that. I can only do that once.
All
right?
cards, cool. So it almost it gives you that same feeling of a
But I can do
procedurally
it-
generated
Yes.
I
You
can
can
do
only
it
do-
first and get my other sheet back, right?
dungeon
Yeah.
because you're putting out the cards. This is
Yes,
how
yes.
they
That's
connect.
the way you'd want to do it.
Excuse me.
Shh. You can
Yeah,
really
one
quiet
other.
Now can I put the tile out?
You could have put the tile out already. I told you to.
Well, no, I don't do it. You tell me to.
No. Now you can. If he's done, now we can put the.
No, Glenn. He said I could do it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. So rude.
All right.
Inverness.
So that's our first one where you can.
It's an upgrade,
An
but it's a
upgrade.
river upgrade.
Second one.
Yeah.
Right there too.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's one there too.
What does that do? Oh, it just gives you a coin.
Well, and it turns
Oh.
whatever it was into farmland.
So I've only got one more. If I fill this space, that's the last time I activate my sheep ever.
This is true.
It is true.
That sucks.
Unless you go up here and get this.
Yeah, I'm sure it would if you get the collector's
Well, no,
edition.
you'd have to get this one. Something does fence.
Oh, that's your
Yeah,
fence.
fence,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's a
I
fence.
just backed the Kickstarter
You're
on
being defensive. You're being defensive.
Dungeon. What was it called? Dungeon Cart. Yeah, Dungeon Cart from Brotherwise Games, and that game has like 30 tiles, and the tiles are like pretty sure they're about this big for the spaces, and you connect them all up to make your tracks. And so I mean, I'm sure I could fill this entire table as a cart track. We probably never finished that game, but
But you could do
it
it.
can be done.
And that's what counts.
That's all that matters.
This really bites.
What? You don't want to go to
Did you
Hall Creek?
Hmm?
He hasn't done anything
Yeah.
yet.
Well, come on.
You're ahead of the curve here.
That's because I'm conversing with our audience.
Majestic beard.
All right.
Heat, Flamecraft, and Stuffed Fables. I really want to play Heat, but now the problem is since I've backed Dungeon Cart, I feel like I can't buy it.
Flamecraft and Stuff Fables. I think my daughter has Stuff Fables.
I'm trying to remember. Is Flamecraft the little dragon?
Yeah.
The little dragon chibi game.
Mhm.
We played that with Derek up at Glimpses.
Oh, did you? Was it good?
With
You like-
Stephanie and
You like store and
yeah, there's little stores
Yeah.
and you put your card.
Card,
It
yeah.
was fine. I don't feel like there's enough variety in it. The variety is in the buildings, not the dragons, and I kind of felt like they could have gone further by kind of mixing up how the dragons work.
Don't spoil the expansion.
Is there,
I don't know
how
if
there's
there's
one.
It'd be foolish not to. I think at that point.
I don't know if that's the right
Dragon
right
chibis.
location, 'cause I don't-
Yeah,
Gotta
they're-
get those in the
It-
stuffies.
hey, I'll give you this. The artwork, adorable.
Mhm.
The artwork is really good. It's really pleasing to the eye, fun to see. 6 players is a little tough to get access to the entire board because it's long. So like I was not reaching down the other end of the table to get like
Do you
half
need to
the things
bring
to put
over
over there.
the
The sticks, the group sticks, right? Yeah, exactly.
4 more victory
Stuffed
points, please.
Fables.
It is. It's a campaign sort of. Well, you played Aftermath, right?
Aftermath, yeah.
Then you played.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Which Aftermath was great.
Oh, I know.
We had a lot of fun
And
playing
what was
that.
the original game that? It was the mouse guard.
Mice and Mystics.
Mice and Mystics. That was
Yeah.
the original that they did. Then they did that. Then they did Stuff Fables. And they did Aftermath.
Okay, so I've seen Stuffed Fables, just haven't played it.
Oopsie. You've been bad. You've been very naughty.
Yes, I have. I told you. I keep trying to put them out there. You won't let me.
What you gonna do?
And get that free
This
wood.
one.
and make his kingdom bigger.
Huge.
The smallest one.
Actually,
gonna say,
because you've
yeah.
got 3. What?
Yeah.
3 faces? Oh my gosh!
Right?
You get all the points.
So I'm gonna play this here. We're gonna activate it and get 1 wood.
Too many bones.
And then I'm triple activating
And
move, except not movement,
crokinole.
so I would like 3 more victory points.
What is the story with crokinole? There's all of a sudden it seems like there's massive
Crokinole
surges
is fabulous.
of
A
crokinole.
lot of fun.
I've seen some tournament level play of crokinole. It looks fascinating. I can't believe how many people have it. I guess we're gonna have a chance to play it on Friday, right? Is that what's gonna happen?
I
Yeah.
think the Schaefers are planning on bringing it. Yeah.
Sweet.
They've got a couple
They've got a
boards.
few
I've played. Last time I played was with them.
Yeah.
Now, nothing Friday. You should come out. We're doing a harvest party
On Friday.
On Friday.
this Friday at 5:30.
5:30 to
Tomorrow
8:30.
or 2 days
3
from now?
3 days, yeah.
wherever Friday lands this week.
Friday.
Friday.
This would be the one that
It's
comes
Friday.
after
It's
Thursday this week.
This week.
This week.
Next week it's anybody's
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
So when you're saying you're talking about crokinole or too many bones?
Alright, while he's figuring that out, I am gonna go here. And we're gonna grab this wheat. I'm gonna build it right here, which gets me double wheat.
Double wheat.
And
Crokinole
then
simple,
2 more
okay.
victory points.
And 2 more victories. Crokinole is simple, but it's a good simple.
He needs to upgrade. We're already running out of ones.
Yeah,
here we
here.
go.
Hand me.
1,
Give me
2,
3.
4, 5.
Well, or 3, and then he'll give you a 5. You got two coming.
Give me 3, and I'll give you. Because you're getting 2.
I'll give you
so
3 and
me
you give me a 3.
3.
I mean,
Are there 3s?
there's a
Oh,
three.
there are 3s.
Oh yeah, there are 3s. Here, take a 3 as well.
Give back.
We
But
don't need to. Actually, you just stopped giving out 1s is what you need to do.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were still 3s. I should have known that because the original game had 3s.
yeah, that's okay.
Alright, that's what I got.
Yeah.
Sweet. Go, Chris.
All right, Chris.
Hey.
Adventure game.
Too many bones.
Now I haven't played it, but how does it compare to like One Deck Dungeon?
Too many
What's
bones.
the mystery cube? Is that any resource?
What's it?
Yeah. I think that's
No,
it.
it's if you're getting rid of a number of resources, none of which are the same.
Oh yes.
If
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
turn in 3 unique items, you'll get 6 victory points.
Wow.
Interesting.
Where do your sheep go?
I spent them on victory points.
He sold them.
I
Sold them to
activated
the
this one
slaughterhouse.
on my last move.
Ah, I see. Now you wish you hadn't done that.
You'll
I
never
don't.
get
I'm
sheep
glad I
again.
did it.
I like killing the sheep.
Right.
Killing the sheep. You'll take the sheep and you'll like it.
I guess I should start thinking about what my next action is since I've had them for a while.
That's true.
I know what my next action is.
Oh yeah?
Well, it depends. Unless you take my next action, because you get to go before me. Chris could take it as well. What will Chris do?
Take it, Chris. Take it.
To do what?
I don't know.
Take it and like it.
Take it and you'll like it.
Haven't played it. Okay. Derek has a copy of One Deck Dungeon, doesn't he?
I have no idea. Complex adventure game.
How come you don't know Derek's collection?
He probably does. He tends
I think
to,
he does. I don't think he liked it actually. I think he has it. Wasn't very fond of it.
Well, how about
I was playing a Starcadia Quest.
I don't
I think
know.
I've heard of that.
it's a
That sounds cool.
it's uses the chibi miniatures, right?
Yeah.
It's like the space version of Arcadia Quest.
Okay.
And I think it's an adventure dungeon building.
But you're flying.
Like
it
it-
says
it's like-
spaceship.
It's like an easy version of Descent, right? It's like
I didn't play Descent, but I was
placing
thinking
tile, move into
like
tile.
Stars of Icarius, right, where it's like you're exploring the galaxy in ships.
Yeah, or
that's way
exploring.
more complicated.
Yeah, exploring a dungeon.
So
Okay.
this is
Or
one that
spaceship.
goes on top of another crate, right?
Yep. So you got to
It has
replace.
to be a crate. It has to be that type of location.
Yep.
And then what happens if I have resources on it? Because my only crate has
Asking all the right
resources.
questions.
Imagine
Aha!
resources.
You fell into the classic trap. It's a good price.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the staple phrase for any collector.
That's the problem with
But it was a
Steam
good.
library.
But it was a good price. Yeah.
exactly.
But it was a good
It's
price.
300 games. You're never gonna play
I
this, but
basically
they were
got the
$2 each.
I basically got the expansion for free.
Let's see.
You're in good
Sometime-
company. Don't worry about it, Majestic.
We get it.
Yeah, that's what happens to me at most thrift stores. Like, oh, I don't really need that game.
Excuse me, sir. Don't talk to me about thrift stores. I don't know how you have those experiences. You're the only person in my life that says that. I went to a thrift store and got this awesome game, and we're like, where the hell are you going? I've never seen a good condition game at a thrift store anywhere.
For example, if you do not have to return a landmark card to supply if you overbuild it. Resources in Scotsman are on overbuilt tile or placed on the newly placed tile, so you'll just move them to the next tile.
They just stay on it.
Well, I decided I didn't want weed anyway.
I was gonna say it wouldn't give you any because the tile can only hold 3 items.
Items of any kind.
I assume.
That's what I'm gonna,
So if there were 3 wood on it, he wouldn't be able to put anything else on
I'm
it.
gonna look that up right here because I haven't found that rule. I heard that rule while
Forgot about
watching
my river, so I'm taking Loch Shield.
the how to play.
Ah,
game.
dang it.
Gives me another dude.
I was gonna do that.
Where's that
Pushing in
dude
the barrel.
go?
Anyway.
And, oh, he goes on it. Yeah. And a beer. I don't know if that was the right move or not. Now I'm in the lead, so I gotta wait for all you losers to go.
Oh hush, you know where. You haven't waited nearly as long as I have been.
No move so far forward.
You know, I don't have much of a choice.
Don't.
Another good option.
There he is, right there.
I was gonna take about Shield. Chris screwed it up for me.
Dang, that's fabulous.
What's that?
Pokemon Platinum for the DS, case and all for $2.
Oh
That's
yeah,
really
garage sales
strong,
are
yeah.
garage sales are
Yeah,
fantastic.
they are.
I've got Craigslist isn't bad either. I've got my
I've
eye
gotten
on
some
a
nice-
lot of NES games for $100. I'm thinking I might want to go pick up,
Mhm.
but not all titles I want, but enough in there. It's like makes it worth it. I just trade the rest in. Of course, that's assuming that I can replace the pins on my NES. I haven't done that yet either.
That, yeah.
Place the pin. You literally work at a place that should have a.
No. It's not soldering. You just have to open it up. It's the vertical piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just have to unscrew
I was
it. and
thinking the
put it in
slot.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could resolder them. Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Or you get a new set. It's
Yeah.
just- I gotta spend my time, finding new things to do when people take my moves.
Yeah.
Which move did you take?
He took the lock.
I got the lock.
I wanted the lock.
Wait, did you take the lock?
Yeah,
took
he
the
took
lock.
lock shield.
I took a lock.
I can't believe you did that.
There's only one lock. How dare you, sir?
I know.
I don't want this. I don't want this.
That's a lock. It's Loch Ridge.
It's not a lock.
It's the ridge by the loch.
Whatever. I'm kind of thinking
Inverness.
Inverness. Does it give me
The
another
Ghost
guy?
Tower of. Yeah.
Does it give me another guy?
Yeah, it gives you another dude.
But it
Gives you a
replaces
dude.
this.
Yeah, but you'll just get another dude on top
Okay.
of that. And the card, obviously, which is going to give you a
Another whiskey.
and a wheat.
That's good stuff. All right. See, this is how I go up here, and then. Okay, look, I'm going too far forward. You guys are getting all the goodies behind me.
It's okay.
All right. So I need to pay for a sheep and a cow. Oh, that's expensive.
Well, I don't have a cow, man.
You guys are gonna make money on my sheep and cow action here. All right. So 2 for the cow. I guess it wasn't 3. 2 for the sheep. And then this is going to place over here.
Fiona Gall, Nick.
And get me the card for Inverness. And a dude.
Dude.
And he comes in on here, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I get a wheat
Wheat.
and a whiskey.
A whiskey.
And then I activate.
And activate. You can put that wheat anywhere, even on invert. Yep.
I'll put it here.
There you go.
Nothing else can go there, right?
Yep.
And then I activate a wheat and a stone and 2 moves. Honestly, I kind of like where my guys are. I guess
Is that easier for you guys to reach?
Yeah. Okay, well, let's
I need this.
half there. You can put some ones there just in case.
And this.
Here.
I think I like that better.
Mark, move your victory points.
Yes, sir. Put them up here.
Just splashing the table with victory points.
Be showered with points.
And
The glory of the points shine down. Blessings upon you.
Or put them on the other side of the whiskey.
One of these times, I'm going to want Michael to deliver a blessing of victory points upon the congregation.
I will do it.
We're going to do a sermon somewhere. And
No, nobody would know. We'll just switch it up real quick.
well, so the guy before you, right, Dylan, he was all like pop cultures and video games and Star Wars. He got Star Wars video games now a lot. Like he brought out the Game Boy, virtual Game Boy thing.
No, the
And,
virtual
yeah,
boy.
Virtual Boy. And he had he worked ET, like the original Atari ET cartridge, crapping it into a sermon, and he was really good about that
That's
stuff. So
awesome.
let us go and
Glen's got to get himself a card.
I'll say that was suboptimal
Duert
because that was the one I
Duert.
wanted.
guy. Duert has a river. Has a river.
A river
And
and
it has to go there. You get a Scotsman. Scotsman.
Here at Dylan,
That cost
Look
me
at that.
a wood.
we've had a lot of Dylans around here lately. Actually, my
Majestic.
last dog was Dylan, although I put him down last year.
That's
But
really sad.
yeah, well, he was old. He was 15.
It's still really sad.
Still,
Alright.
he got sick.
I'm
I
going
was
to
sad. I
pay a
got pictures.
coin. I'm going to get this one right here. Bing. I'm going to kick off this, which is going to give me 2 more barrels.
Dylan, your name's great, but I'm sorry, Majestic is far better.
Technically,
And
RPGs, I respect that.
Video game like JRPGs or just RPGs?
Both. Both is good. And
There,
food.
but there's a difference. There is a difference.
Oh, there is. And beards.
And beards, yes, clearly. And anime.
And anime.
I mean, dude,
Love
you've landed amongst your people.
Mm,
Just
yeah.
just subscribe.
You have heard the siren call of your
Yes.
people.
Just become a follower. You stick with us. We'll have fun.
We will lead you into the promised land.
That's right. You'll hear nothing but conversations about all that. Although sometimes we get kind of nerdy about things.
a coin. All right. Oh, and and we'll do that as well. All right.
Better now.
Score.
And then score.
Mary Stewart.
Stuart.
Not to be confused with Martha Stewart.
Stuart.
She's Mary Queen of Scots. She shall lose her head here.
Right.
All right. So
You can't get them
Okay,
all.
so people on castles. I got 0.
Dose.
Those. You have 2 castles.
2 castles, 2 people. Dose.
2 castles, 2 people.
0.
0 for me. I
So
moved all my guys
you guys
off.
each get 2.
Dose points.
Dos puntos excelentos.
I'm an idiot.
We gave them points.
That's alright. You guys are about to cream it.
You get
Cards.
points.
Cards.
You guys each get a point.
That's true.
That's true. We just get
A point for me.
a point.
Whiskey.
Glen has 5.
5.
I have 4.
We have 0.
Ouch.
So Glenn gets 8 points. And I get 4 points.
Wait, it's 8?
Yeah. 5 or more gets you 8.
Gross.
But that's the max. You can't go higher.
Bummer.
Oh, let's do that just to make it look good.
Oh, why'd you have to go get another dude?
Dude, you've got like branded stuff. I want a hat that says Majestic. Of course, nobody. It would mean nothing, for anybody around me. But still,
All right.
And
Wait.
then
We have to score the people.
the people. Yeah, he definitely wants to go to people. He's got 4.
Exactly.
I have 0.
Oh, peoples. So.
But you have 1. So
you're-
4 points and 1 point.
Yep. So.
Is it 4 or does it escalate?
No,
like,
that's it's 5. Sorry.
5.
so I didn't realize that was guys
Oh,
on
no.
castles. I thought it was just guys.
So I should have another
Let
one.
me
So
double
I'm sitting
check.
here. No, it clearly says that. But I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, all right, I've got 5 guys and you've only got 2,
Yeah.
so I get 4 points.
Maybe it's guys and castles.
Boom. Sorry. I finally found the thing that said you could only have 3. All right. Oh. On the home castle.
Oh, only on the home
Home
castle.
castle,
Ooh,
so-
you lose a point, sir.
Everybody.
Just 1.
Oh, there's a point as well. All right.
Boy, that saved us.
So if you have a dude on your home castle, you get a point.
Yeah.
If you have
but
more
so if you
dudes
start
on your-
piling up dudes on your home castle, you'll get.
Oh, you can do that.
Get more, yeah.
Mhm. But it limits your tile
Yeah.
placement.
Right. And you can live
Not
through
me.
it.
Then you get Oh no, I think with those dudes, they're not considered
It's not.
resources.
Beard is life. The rest is just details.
My beard is more important. That's awesome.
Yes, it's excellent. I did take an extra point for my 4 whiskey barrels. I didn't realize it. 4 went to 5. Okay, and then we got you squared away, and now we're on to Blue's turn. Yes,
Yep. And was that the first C?
we haven't even put C out yet.
We haven't put a C out yet. Okay.
We're about to.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out.
Do it. Show them.
Can't show them yet.
F round.
We're going here.
All right, now I'll show them.
So it's stone.
Loch Ness.
Leaping from stone to stone.
Gluckmore goes away.
Oh, what?
We lost a tile.
Lost a tile.
We're going deep into C.
Well, a little bit.
Loch Ness, the legendary.
What is that one? Is that any random resource?
It
That has an infinite sign next to it.
that's anytime it's activated, you get a resource. If I remember right.
Of your choice.
Each of your turns, you can activate an additional tile in your territory with an activation symbol on it.
Anywhere in your territory.
This tile does not need to be adjacent to Loch Ness or any other tile to activate. However, each tile can still only be activated once per turn.
That's crisp.
You
Anytime you
just
activate
need a
tile,
little
just
label
get
to just
something.
fit
When
perfectly.
placing Loch Ness, you
Just
need
write-
to first
just
pay
write
a
something down.
Scotsman. You have to sacrifice a Scotsman to the monster of Loch Ness.
Naturally.
To then place the tile. The Scotsman needs to be taken from your home needs to be taken from within your territory. You cannot place Loch Ness adjacent to. Okay, you cannot place Loch Ness next to the Scotsman you use to pay for the costs for Loch Ness.
Loch
Ness.
Ness.
Loch Ness.
What Scotsman are you paying?
Ha.
What's the
Ha. So when you place Loch Ness, you have to pay a Scotsman to do it.
You lose a guy.
Yeah.
Nessie eats him.
Yes.
Fantastic.
But you can't place that lock next to the guy you took off the board.
No, that's not
You
the
have
way.
to play it
That's not
somewhere
what you said. It's you can't sacrifice. You have to place it next to a guy, and you can't use that guy as the sacrifice. That's what you said.
Oh,
I
that
thought.
could be. You cannot place Loch Ness adjacent to the Scotsman you used to play, or used to pay for the cost. Yeah, you'll still
Yeah.
need to place him next to a Scotsman, but you have to sacrifice somebody else on
The
your board.
the location you sacrifice
Yeah.
suddenly no longer
Yeah.
becomes a valid location.
Yeah,
Sweet. Purple.
correct. But, oh, it's me. It me. Wait a minute. How come you guys aren't moving ahead?
I move ahead. Nobody else does.
I did. I skipped you.
You're one space ahead of me.
I know. Yeah, but I had to skip like 3 spaces to get there. Don't
You
even.
mean the
don't
other 3
even.
people in front of you?
Yeah.
Son of a-
I think there was another spot. There.
You don't skip places.
This spot was here. I skipped
You
those
don't
two
even
to
skip
get there.
spaces like I do.
I skipped those 2 to get there.
No. Not good enough. Unless you're skipping like 4 or more, you're not doing it right. I'll make you fools with so many points.
Do it.
And drag you down to my level.
Do it. Actually, we have the exact same number of tiles.
Ugh. Stupid.
I have 6.
Stupid river. Both those are rivers. Ah.
Oh, never mind.
Right.
I counted wrong.
Oh, so I can't play it anywhere I want.
You have to play it on one end of the river, and you'll have to have a Scotsman at a location to let
Well,
you
he
do
doesn't
that.
have a problem with that.
That's true.
He's
That's
overrun.
my river.
Excuse me.
He's got Scotsmen everywhere.
You all need to get off your women. Let them out. Into the sun.
Freedom.
All right. I guess it makes sense to take this. Then
He's really hoping to get that lock though.
problem is now
The activated sheep.
y'all can go get those dudes.
The dudes.
I'm getting a dude.
Dudes. I can play it here, which gets me one of these,
Couple of those. Handful of them.
Someone tipped it.
Tip the cow. Tip the cow.
And it's the handshake, so what's that just... That's just the symbol for what it is.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
if something
train.
triggers it.
Oh, and...
Yeah.
Well, and I can... And it does get activated.
Yep.
And you get 3 goods to trade.
Hold on.
It's
So
3.
it's any 3
Cow
mix and
sheep.
match?
Yep, mix and match. Nice.
I thought it was 2.
1, 2, 3. 7 points.
Oh, that's really good.
Give them to me.
And then you can activate and repopulate your cows and sheep afterwards.
Actually, I activated first to
There's a
populate.
50.
But you have to score them all at once.
Deal.
Oh, I thought it was a 5.
There should be 4 50s in it.
Yeah, there's one. There's 3 over here.
Well, then I'm gonna move a dude onto my home space
Yeah.
because come on, I'm not gonna fall for that one next time around.
Got you.
Alright.
Won't be fooled
You
again.
want to repopulate tiles?
I can do it.
Did you activate all the tiles you needed to activate with that?
I placed it here, so I activated the sheep
Yep.
and this, and I moved a guy. So
Did you activate your sheep and cow before you paid for the cost?
I did.
Okay, okay.
You
Alright.
sacrificed them.
Gotcha.
Because I actually had only one cow on
And
the
you
board.
moved, you could move up to 2 dudes.
You moved 1.
You moved 1, okay.
I moved 1.
Okay.
Although I ought. Well, this 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I probably should go here because it allows me to add more tiles. Well, but it doesn't allow me to trigger that unless I play here. Yeah, see, I'm starting to lose track of. I'm not thinking ahead with the strategy.
Tragedy.
All right. Move me 1 space. I'm taking it. We're paying the wood.
Nice. Paid the wood.
Take
Tis a river.
Play here.
Nice.
Another thing I picked up at a garage sale is a
Um,
battle axe. Well, I mean, if you're
Should we
playing
get
the
both of
dwarf, then
these?
that's appropriate, don't you think?
That's a wood. Not a
I would have
sword.
loved to have seen the guy with the majestic beard with the axe swung over
It's
his
not gonna matter.
his
because
shoulder walking away from
one
that
of these,
sale.
One of these and one of these.
4, 7.
Any 3 different for 6 points.
6 points.
Yep. Well, why don't you do one of these so that you can then repopulate it with your activation?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's over there. Never mind.
Was it in good
You're not
condition?
activating it,
Well,
but
that's
it
what
gives you
you
the
do is-
ability to put it on there.
so that got activated. And I paid. Yes.
Yeah, you're paying 1, 2, 3.
I need to know. I need to know more about this
And
battle axe.
So I had 2.
Is it? So are we talking? Is it a
You
one-handed,
actually
two-handed,
had a wood on your
jobby,
stone tile for some
double-headed,
reason.
single-headed?
Okay.
Or did he meet his wife at a
Yeah, that's what I mean. So these are the ones I got.
Or did you meet your wife at garage sale?
Okay.
That's Glen. If you need to know later.
If the wife is right next to you. I
That's right.
apologize.
That's right. Now she knows who to come kill.
All right.
Oh, my video plays
And you're up again.
How embarrassing.
We're actually going to go ahead and move ourselves right over here.
I knew you were gonna grab her.
Yeah.
Hey, lady. Yeah, I might have gambled and lost because if y'all take dudes,
And then
And then
we're actually a little short on cash, so we're going to come here.
good.
Oh, get some cash.
Grab 3 cash.
Short on cash entirely in this game. I don't have to buy some coins.
Now we're no longer short on cash.
Actually, I have a whole pile of coins at home. I just need to put them in this box.
Alright.
All right,
it's more
Mark.
of a double-headed hand axe. It looks like a battle axe. Oh, Majestic, you're asking me to do things I don't know how to do. Discord, I can drop a pic later. We need to put a link in the chat for our Discord to see the battle axe.
Join our
Good.
Discord.
Keyboard over there.
What do you want from me?
Well, it's you to take your turn first, though.
I want to double.
Mark,
that.
take your turn.
It's my turn.
the game.
It's my turn.
Play the game.
But it's a battle axe.
the game.
Pay a whiskey. Every time it activates, you get 2 victory points, huh?
Yes.
No. Yes, every time you activate it.
Come on.
You don't. Everyone else.
I don't. Everybody.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
So at every scoring round, you can convert gold to points. Is that what that means?
That would make sense to me.
Seems like it.
At the
At the end of the game.
At the end of the game, You can
Up to 8 gold for 8 points.
Oh, so you can convert your first 8 gold for 1-to-1?
Yeah.
No, they're 1-to-1 anyway.
I think you can score them and then
Score them.
Score
again.
score them again. I think is
Double
What-
points.
what's the name on that one?
Armadale.
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 In final scoring, the first 8 coins you
Armadale.
own, you receive 2 victory points instead of 1.
Yeah,
So.
nice.
Even came with a wall mount. Sweet. There was a game store back where I used to live in Woodland Park that had 4 or 5 Lord of the Rings replica swords that they had hung up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That was fantastic. Came with a wall mount and everything.
Where is he? Oh!
Clog.
He wants it.
Spending
He
the whiskey.
needs it.
Spending the whiskey for the
It cost
victory
him
point.
a beer.
Here, I'll just put it here. As I place this tile here
And reactivate.
and reactivate both of my distilleries
Wheat for beer.
with my 2 wheat beer, and get 2 whiskeys out of it. And another stone.
And you get 2 victory points.
Ooh, and 2 victory points.
Hooray! Oh, you get 2 victory points every time you put a tile around it.
Yep.
Nice. You better get a dude on it then.
There's Robert Burns. I knew he'd be here.
Ooh, he's got burns.
He does some impressive burns.
Look at them burns.
That's where we got him from.
Alright, I'm just gonna go up here and grab James the second.
Alright. Discord.
James Part 2.
James Part
Electric James Lou.
Oh boy. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pay a coin.
So I need to bring up Discord.
2 Scotsmen.
Done face. Your face is over.
There we go.
That's pretty strong.
Alright. And that's my turn. I think, right? Yeah, because I just grabbed a dude. Grabbed it. Oh. Oh, and that goes away. Lost a tile.
You
And it
skipped
makes it.
And it makes
Skipped it.
sheep.
It does make sheep. On the river. Makes river sheep.
River sheep.
They're different. They're a different kind.
So when we play Catan, there was always somebody who gets kind of screwed with their board placement, and it's usually the person losing, and they always seem to collect sheep. So we added a sheep token to the game, and anyone who holds 5 sheep in their hand is Lord of the Sheep, gets the sheep token,
Nice.
and it's worth 2 victory points.
Oh, that's very cool.
So it allows somebody to come from behind just by collecting sheep.
That's awesome.
The other,
It's a house rule.
that's one of the things I like about the fish expansion, is that it turns all those empty spots are on the outside of the board that are just like nearly worthless.
Yeah.
It actually you'll actually earn sheep on a die roll
Oh, nice.
on those. So, or earn fish, and then you can trade fish
for
in.
fish.
Yeah.
For other
And then-
feed other animals or something.
Yeah, you can. It's some sort of.
Is it just a
commodity.
small fish
Yeah.
expansion?
Yeah, and it was a single sheet of cardboard, and they were just like chevrons, and then the chevrons just fit around the outside.
Oh, just like the ports.
Yeah, just like exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna find that and
Yeah.
add it because we're looking for things to make Catan more interesting.
I wonder if I should make a new login for Discord for just what's Dad playing.
I thought that was your.
It's what my name is, but that's not my login.
Well, you could just make a server and only give rights to.
Well, I'm thinking about if I log in, it's going to go with all the stupid channels I'm in. I'd like to not have that happen on this system.
I see.
So having a different email might be good. So I'm working on it. I promise.
Well,
It's just slow. Well, it's not my turn, I guess. So.
well for tonight.
Chris is taking his time.
No, I'm not.
It's your turn.
I didn't realize that.
You could always just send him an invite to your personal one.
I took a
Like
person.
outside of that, if you get his
Peoples.
username,
Well, sure.
that way you get time to.
So I'm kind of feeling.
You can do that on your phone, to be honest. So. Kind of, you're feeling a little frisky.
Wow. Well, really?
Did you? Oh, you went there
Right now?
I don't know. Chris is Chris grabbed the other dude.
One more thing to add. One more thing to add. This whole social media thing is a little exhausting as far as I'm concerned.
You started it.
I did start it. Well, I didn't start social media. I'm not that old.
But you
I could be.
I was to say, dude.
Never mind. Strike that from the record.
I know you were playing muds on the.
No, I was not playing muds. I was pirating off of the bulletin boards for sure, but
Darn it.
Well, that was social media of
So
its time.
yeah.
Does it still cost you to pass through all on a path?
So, yeah.
Like, yeah, because if I go here, I gotta pay 2 gold.
Yep.
Yowza.
You do.
What the heck does this mean?
So if you have 4 tiles,
Four
at the
river
end of
tiles?
yeah, 4 tiles, you're going to get 5 victory points, and if you have 6 river tiles, you get 8, and it's an immediate score.
When
So
you
like
take
I'm
it?
one
when
off.
you place it,
Yeah.
So this one is if you have a tile, it doesn't have a guy 5 for 5 or 6
Yeah.
for 8.
that's
Cool.
good for me or not good for Chris.
Unless he moved, like
Yeah,
I
we
did.
piled them all up.
Yeah, we start piling them.
Who's piling what?
I piled my guys.
You heard me.
Why'd you
Piled
do-
them.
Your pile.
Why'd you do that?
You're a pile.
Because I'm trying to get more victory points on that first.
Never happened.
I don't.
Never gonna happen.
Never not gonna happen. Not never. So if I message Manjestic Beard on Discord, I can send you a link to our server.
I don't know what things mean. So I was going for
You need to
something
give
and
me
it's.
the
I was going for this and it's like.
no, they changed
They
it.
changed it.
Yeah, they got rid of
Expensive.
their real name or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yes.
So what's that? Once per activated trade card, you can trade a gold for a resource.
You can buy a resource for 1 gold
Yeah, what's the
instead
name
of paying the market
Oh, right.
price.
That's
Right.
Sinclair. Yeah. If you activated,
If
a
you
trade tile.
activate 1 trade tile in your tableau, then anything you have to buy from here only costs you 1.
He costs,
regardless of,
and he costs. You can't get there for less than 4 gold, which blows.
unless you slowly. So like on this
You can
round,
work
you
out from where you
decide,
start though.
and then that would only cost you 3 if you. Of course, it would cost
Why
you.
would it only cost me 3?
Oh, hold on. So.
That one's free.
0.
Oh yeah,
The
4.
two
Yeah,
and
yeah.
4,
Yeah. Or if you go this this route, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
But so you might actually start coming out. So if you decide you want to go score this one right now, later on you can get that one for only 2. But you
Yeah,
still
but I
have to
gotta
pay that.
the
Yeah.
two- I
yeah.
mean, it's going to cost 4 total.
Yeah. Just you don't have to pay it all at once if you want to step your way there.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, but then I have to get I still have to get another face. And you can step back, right?
Mhm.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you just go from the starting point.
Go from the
place.
starting
You
point.
just
Yeah.
add as many, yeah.
Or you go from wherever you are.
Right. But you
Right.
can, yeah. So like if you have
Oh.
one established, you can go from there.
So this one here lets you take from the discard pile and play a card.
Oh, that's interesting.
Immediately choose 1 tile from the discard pile, build it on your territory without paying its cost. If you choose a person tile, you still have to pay any road costs. Oh, road costs
Oh.
because of the person tile. Yeah, when you send your visionary out to take over a clan or something.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I'm taking forever.
No, it's fine, dude. Mark's trying to remember how to use Discord on his phone.
Remember,
He needs a picture.
Exactly.
Majestic with battle axe. Alright.
Just send him your OnlyFans.
my own. Wow, no.
Then you'll see the real beard.
Derek, you don't want more of Glen? It's not that he doesn't want it, he just has never experienced it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So this is Glenmore 2 The Chronicles, or Glenmore 2 Chronicles. It's a lot like the original Glenmore. They've made some changes. To be honest, I think it just adds. I own both, and I don't think I'm going to get rid of the other one. And then they kickstarted it, so there's like
you take that right now?
There's like
Yes, I thought you
8
got that at the
different
end of the game.
add-ons for this.
No, he said you gotta be this line.
It's instant. Yeah.
Is this instant? Oh, it
That's
is
instant. Yeah,
Right.
that's
It's a one-time.
Yeah,
event.
it'll have the end the
Oh,
the
the flag.
flag on it if it's at end of
That
game.
makes sense.
I don't know. I feel dumb. I feel like he got the game breaker right there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless
I'm really not
unless he
that
puts
far
out more
ahead.
tiles than everybody else and loses 6 to 12 points to Mark not putting tiles out at all.
I
so.
guess that's fair.
So sometimes you have to
Yeah.
build up a
I'm-
lot of extra victory points to.
I'm the one building out all the tiles.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Stacy-
what's this?
Not
Oh,
finding your
free
name,
tile?
Majestic. I gotta.
Which one is it?
It's Macmillan.
McMillan.
Yes, we need more of Glen.
Immediately take one of the tiles in your territory out of the game.
Oh,
The layout still has to be legal afterwards. If you can remove an overbuild tile, all tiles in that position must be removed. If removing a landmark tile, you keep the landmark card. Any resources and Scotsmen on the tile are moved to your clan castle. Neither the village nor the home castle or home territory can be removed this way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, bummer it doesn't show up. Hello. Good
On
reason.
mod.
Yeah, somebody advertising.
Easy.
Allow or deny? Wow.
We don't need
deny.
that promo.
I know.
Apiary. Oh, is that the Space Bee one?
Space bees.
Space bees.
Yeah, it seriously is. It's like bees in space.
Oh, it's your turn now.
They got like a spaceship and they're like wearing little spacesuits and stuff.
Nessie.
Loch Ness, I'm going.
There it is. Oh, it costs you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
it costs a
we
dude.
You
already
gotta
did
sacrifice a
I
dude.
can't afford a dude. I only got 2.
But it's basically
should do it.
a free resource every time you activate it.
Yes.
Yeah, any resource in your territory.
Yeah, but you have to activate Loch Ness by building next to it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or doing something that would cause it to. Although I don't. There might be something in the future that lets you trigger a.
If you could put it next to itself, then you could activate it just by itself.
Infinitely.
Exactly. That's why it's got an infinity sign on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing something in this game, but maybe not. I do have some.
It's going to be
points.
interesting to see what shakes out at the end, because, yeah.
Actually, it's going pretty quick. The tough part tonight is keeping Mark paying attention to the game. He's being
Yeah.
very
so
distracted by
well, you say it's going
by
quick, but
Majestic Beard.
we're less than we're less than halfway through if you count tiles. I
Yeah.
think.
That's true. Well, the turns are starting to get progressively longer.
Yeah. Are you going yet? You're still thinking.
Just not thinking. Just do it.
Where you going?
Do it.
Well,
Do it.
Trying to figure out how to get more whiskey.
Do it. You don't need more whiskey.
Yes, I do.
Do it. Do it.
All the whiskey.
When
Right
you need
down
that
there. Yeah, go get it.
No, I don't need.
Go get it.
I can make whiskey.
one? Oh,
That's not the problem.
Oh,
you need more wheat, don't you?
there's
No,
another wheat right there.
I just need to activate. I can make wheat. I can make whiskey. Fine.
Wheat.
Muir.
I just need to activate.
Wheat.
All I need is to activate.
That wheat.
Well, put on your
Wheat.
done face.
I'm going to get sheep.
Oh.
He's gonna get sheep faced.
Sheep faced. I'm gonna put it here. That's gonna get me a sheep, which I'm gonna sell,
Oh, cheap for money.
and it's gonna get me a wheat, which I will turn into whiskey. And then, just for good measure, I'll get my stone and sell it.
Where does he get to sell the sheep?
To the
At the
market.
market.
Oh,
And that's.
oh, he
that's
took the.
All right. Ooh, there's the castle. Armadale Castle. Double the victory points for your first 8 coins. Make the jump.
Derek,
Alright.
I have to engage with the audience. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, but they needed a way to earn money.
Okay. We're going to activate 1.
Exactly what you needed to.
Okay.
2.
What do we got here?
What other ways are there to get money? Do you have any?
where
403
you
for
can sell.
written response.
Some of these will get you money,
Well, but you can only sell. Yeah.
Oh,
not anymore.
yes.
and
There you are. It's the battle axe.
Hey.
nice.
Hey! Yeah, that is. That's nice.
That's
I think
nice.
It's more of a hand axe, but
Yeah, I like it. I like the double-headed hand axe. It's excellent. How do
I think the traditional battle axe was pretty short. It wasn't necessarily a long.
Well, the two-handed one would have been longer.
Yeah,
but they would have had bigger. You would have a broader head.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
I don't understand what that does. Is if you move your marker on here,
It's an over
Majestic
someone
Beard
else.
is like the new.
everybody McPherson.
McPherson.
reading the score victory points for the
Oh,
number of
it's if you-
overbuild tiles in your territory.
No, it's
Yeah.
if you stack on this one.
No, it says it right
No,
here.
these are
Does it-
stacked.
what's it say?
Immediately score victory points for the number of overbuild
Oh,
tiles
okay, it
in
tells
your
you that?
territory.
That's
yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
symbol.
So if you've got a whole
So-
bunch of overbuild and going there, it'll get you victory points.
You do it 3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't want anybody else to get it, you can grab it.
$4. $4.
Nice.
My man does some serious garage
He's got
sale
some
shopping.
good. He's got. I don't know where you're at, but I don't think our garage sales are nearly that good.
They're not.
Now they got Oswego.
It's pretty
They have
good.
some good garage sales. Well,
They do.
Up there.
Lako is Richtown,
Yeah,
so
that's why.
their garage sales. I picked up one of those big old Apple cinema screens for like $75.
Dang.
I used
Okay.
it. That was fun.
An apple cinnamon screen.
Cinnamon screen. That's right. It
Apple
smells
cinnamon.
good while you're
Was it
using it.
tasty?
You turn it on, it heats it up, so you smell it.
That. Then I'm going to buy a wheat to make a
Beer.
whiskey. This doesn't do anything when you activate it, sadly. And then.
Oh, you did make one. You have one whiskey?
I did.
You told me not to make it.
Yeah, but he still got 0.
I
So
still
you
have
guys
0,
still get
yeah,
our
so it
points.
doesn't
No,
That's
no. Well, that's true.
I get a point for 1.
And that unfortunately is my turn.
I need more whiskey.
It's a sad turn.
I don't like the fact that Glenn is getting all the points I'm getting for whiskey. It makes me mad. He's stealing my thunder.
Thunder.
Charles I. Oh, no, Charles. the
Charles the First.
Yeah.
Charles I.
Charles
Indeed.
I.
Yeah, I suppose if you're dedicated, you're gonna find something. For Saturday though, huh? That's bold.
Yeah,
I would
back to
I
me.
would think that it'd be Friday afternoon would be
Friday.
really get the
Friday morning.
yeah
I mean,
morning.
You
Really?
gotta go out in the morning.
I gotta go
in the
work,
morning.
man. That's messed
You're
up.
not dedicated enough.
Okay.
Work.
When I retire, that's my Friday mornings.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we
We're
did
gonna
that.
do
We
that, yeah.
who was it? All 4 of us, Derek. Who did that? It was Jason and you and me, and was it you, Glenn?
It might have been.
That we did
yeah,
the- we
at,
did
at
the-
Game Storm.
Yeah, that we
Yeah.
did with the creator. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was super fun. They were still working on the balancing of the treasures there, but
I think it was
Reburns.
Burns. You go out to the dinner out in McMinnville.
the Burns.
Robert Burns dinner.
And this one's free.
The guys who put on the Celtic Festival do it once a year
So,
as like a fundraiser
That
for
in
them.
fact is free.
Calvin cheap.
so I just put them on the ones that make them.
You can put them on anyone you want.
Anywhere you want. You can play it on someplace that doesn't make anything, which is probably the best.
Well, that sheep one isn't making anything anymore, so you
That's
probably the best
true.
place to put it.
Yeah, you could just stack
Put them in there.
it
Here
up.
it's on something that doesn't make anything.
That's true.
Now, which is the better deal? 3 for 7 or 2 for 4?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah, 3 for 7 is
I
the
can't
better
play an
deal.
overlay
Yeah.
tile if I don't have the thing to overlay.
That is true.
Yeah, so you can't. So it's not a legal
I
title
don't
to
have a-
grab.
And a pen.
Is extremely unfortunate. Because that would have been much appreciated.
What was that?
You can't play it
I'll grab this
Why?
one.
because he doesn't
Oh.
have the tile to overlay it on.
We have a wood and a stove.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't have a pen.
I can't build there. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh.
interesting.
There you
I only didn't do it because I didn't want to
Just gonna get
Didn't
a
have
wood
one?
and wood.
buy a sheep.
And then I'm just
I guess I
gonna
could
grab
buy a
my
sheep,
extra
couldn't I?
points.
Loch Ness is close, Glenn.
go. Is it calling you?
So buying a cow is
Actually,
$3
I'm
right
gonna
now.
take 1 point.
Is that right?
Two.
No, 2.
Two.
No,
No,
buying
not
one.
selling. Buying is 3, correct.
Oh, buying is 3. Yeah.
Selling
Yes.
is-
And you put all 3 of your coins there, and then I'll sell my cows.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a dumb idea.
You're allowed to make dumb ideas.
Yes.
Okay.
Glenn was bringing up his success at thrift stores, and I told him to shut his face because he's the only one that does that. I don't know how.
I have a route I take on Saturdays if I'm going out to rainy day.
I don't doubt
I
it.
can hit 5 Goodwills on the way home.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's not raining anymore.
I know it's not rainy day.
It's not rainy day. It was Guardian Games Aloha. Sorry, Guardian Games.
I was gonna say this is where we get banned. From
Now we're
Right,
getting-
sorry. Guardian, I'm banned out of Guardian Games now.
This channel is just a slow progress of how many places can we get.
We
kicked?
can't-
Exactly. Like disinvited to.
We love you, Guardian Games.
There's nothing wrong with Guardian Games. Their corporate success has been impressive.
Yes.
And that's all I have to say about that.
And now Mark will take his turn.
Yes.
This is
No,
where
I'm trying to
This
decide.
is
Like,
where we mention the city we live in and why we.
right? I think it's pretty obvious at this point. It's like, we know what Guardian Games is. It's like,
Yeah.
the people that know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
nobody,
and then it,
nobody knows who I am. Nobody cares who I am. I'm just some weird guy.
time to dox him.
Weird guy. Shh. I already told him where I live.
Did you?
Libra Street.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's a big jump. Again, you guys are gonna have like 2 turns to my 1 here, but I
You
got
want Nessie?
I got
Wow.
to. I can't not take that.
Likeness.
So
And I have to kill a guy, which means I have to kill. The way I
That
want to
guy.
play this, I have to kill this guy.
yep.
Well, you can't kill the other guy.
Yep.
Now I get the card for that. I also get a wheat,
You do indeed.
and I get a move.
Where are you gonna move?
I have
That's
no
tough.
idea.
Are you diagonally
I
down?
think. Well, that or up.
Yeah. It depends
'Cause
on
at least
what
I
you-
get this.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna have to do for now, and it's on the castle, so that does help with the whole scoring thing for you yahoos.
You do get to
Right.
activate.
I get to activate another
tile.
tile that hasn't already been activated, right?
Yes, that
Okay,
hasn't
so it
already
can't
been
be the wheat field again.
You could activate a bear or a whiskey tile.
I can activate whiskey, but nobody has more than one, right? So I'm maxed scoring that so far. Although I'm not gonna get another chance if somebody were to get another one. Who's coming next? Blue and yellow?
Yeah.
Oh no, so he's not gonna get to make another one. That's fine.
Ooh.
No whiskey then. I think
I could-
actually I'm gonna make a sheep.
I could activate and make one.
You don't matter.
I know.
He matters
Wow.
because he has one.
Harsh.
It's like
Those were really harsh.
Yeah, but I'll cost him 3. I'll cost him 3
Well,
victory points.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
might not be harsh. You know, Chris. That might be a boost to Chris Seago. He finally matters.
Look at me making an impact.
All right, I'm
Shoot,
going
one
to
different.
I'm gonna make a sheep. I think that's beneficial.
With your sheep wife.
Wow.
Wow!
He's
Please
mas-
go.
He's mastering in sheep husbandry.
Oh.
Is Mock's boarding house better than Guardian? No. Mock's boarding
I guess
house is
that's
just
his turn.
different.
Yeah, it's a very different.
Yeah, Guardian. I mean, you can't. You can get food, but it's not like a sit down. But if you want food, Mock's by
Mox,
far.
yeah.
But be prepared to pay the money for it.
Yeah.
Both of them are selling at full retail. The nice thing about what was Rainy Day now Guardian Games Aloha is they have
But then we get
a used section.
Yes.
It's not huge, but it is. I mean, they pack it full and they bring them in good condition.
They
I
do.
mean, I've pulled a couple of used games off of there that have
forfeit
been
that, get another one.
that have been good.
Yep. I've gotten a lot of used games from Guardian Aloha, I guess.
And
is what I
nobody, I don't think anybody else does that. I can't think of any other.
They do it in a small. Well, there was a place up, Blue Highway Games in Seattle. It's the first place I ever did, and they had a big library of used games. I would actually go to Seattle and be one of my first stops up there.
Is
to
there?
buy just a ton of used games from them.
Actually, the address. I'm planning on heading up that
They're
way
up in Queen
in a
Anne,
few months.
up on
Go Glen.
top of the hill. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. But I love it. It's a really small place, but but like when I went there last, it was a lot of.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, Guardian Portland. The thing is, yeah, they had it mixed in. They've actually, I think they've cut their selection down though,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Last time I
It's
was
not
there.
quite as ridiculous. It's still large. Don't get me wrong. They've got a massive selection.
Yeah, it felt like a Powell's book of board games.
It back before it got bought a couple of years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, it was like it's like what Pal's Books was. It was just massive stacks of games. They have reorganized and pared it down a bit, but still, I mean,
I have one.
if you're just blindly looking for a game and want to go into a store and hope to have the best chance to get it, Guardian is your first stop. Especially since they actually technically have 2 stores, so even if the one store doesn't have it, the other one might. And Guardian's real easy to get to because you can just drop right off of I-5 over the Markham Bridge. So, and then when you're done at Guardian, you just go to Omji and have a bunch of fun. So,
And that lets me grab a good of whatever type I want.
Is it any animal because of that pen, or is it any good?
I think it's
Any good.
any good, but
Get
not
yourself
like a barrel or
Get
anything
yourself
like
a
that.
log.
Any one resource of wood, stone, barley, cattle, or sheep.
Wow. They could have just said any.
Well, yeah, they don't want you grabbing a barrel of whiskey though.
yeah, I think Derek has that
Um,
same problem. Or no, Jim, Derek, do you have dice down?
All right, I'm gonna turn in these 2 bad boys
I know
here
Jim does.
for those coins there. I'm going to do that there, and then I don't think I'm gonna move anybody, even though I could have.
That's wise because it's time to score.
It is.
Score.
All right, time to score.
Dudes on castle. Home castle.
1.
So Glen gets 2 points.
I get two points.
Yes.
2
You
points.
have 3 to our 1.
That's right. One, 2 points.
Well, I mean, Glenn, if you only want 1, that's fine.
And you each get 1, right?
No, it's only
No, we all
differential.
tied.
Oh, they all
We're
tied.
ones.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, and then
Cards.
cards.
2.
2.
2.
I
So
get a point.
It's 1 point. Except for me.
You all get a point.
And you get a point. Yeah, you get a point.
Except him.
I do not.
Except
I meant we all.
Except him.
I
That
meant
guy.
we all
Except for that
double
guy.
card holders.
We all, those of us
Yeah.
who are
Yeah.
not him.
whiskey barrels.
6.
Go ahead and take your 8 points.
6.
I get
Yeah.
1.
You get 1. We get 8.
Thanks for not having any barrels.
Do what I can.
Anything
That's
you
alright.
need
I'm
to
gonna,
help?
I'm gonna get my
Faces.
All right, faces.
You've got 0.
Right now. I've got 8.
Michael gets
Well,
8
I've got
points.
5, so I get 8 points.
Give 8. Oh, that's right, because
His
one of you
his
just
magic is
double.
doubled. Robert Hume. You get
Uh,
2.
2, so I
Robert
get 2.
Hume?
Is it Robert?
It's David.
Oh, it's David. It's Robert Hume in War Games.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really close
2.
to that 50 coin.
Yeah, you guys are all collecting
Oh.
Are
the
you really?
dice
Nice.
from.
Here I'm thinking I'm
And
going to
I'm,
find 25.
Thinking that I would love to get the
well,
entire
I'm gonna get
Sentinels of the
smacked at the end of
Multiverse
the game.
original set, and I'm worried
Oh.
about being able to do it anymore.
The place is massive right now.
All right,
It's a
y'all.
problem.
Wait,
Wait.
what did you?
Just
Well, is it the
one.
the greater than everybody else, or just literally number of dudes you have, number of tiles you have?
It's from most to least. So if
Yeah.
you have more tiles than the least, then you lose 3 for each additional tile over.
Correct.
Okay.
Armadale.
So right now I have 9.
Well, 10 if you count the stack. Ha! Just kidding.
Doesn't count.
Cost me
So
one of
9,
those.
and so I would lose 6 points,
Are you at
One
11?
of
Yeah,
those.
you lose 6.
and he would lose 9.
I gotta buy
First
a.
3.
I want that. Where's that scrap a tile thing? I want to
Right
get
there.
that. And I'm gonna get the differential
That
going.
bites. Maybe I don't want to put it there. Maybe.
Doobie-doobie-doo. Oh, so he's still playing?
Sorry,
He's thinking.
I mean,
He won.
changing my.
Reconfiguring.
He took the free tile. Yeah. He was here and there was one tile there.
Do it that way instead.
So he took that and ended the round.
yeah. But
That's how that
but then
happened.
he just went again.
Yes,
Yep.
because
Because he was still last.
I thought you were going to be last, but
So
see how he is.
And
His
I
turn
get
is
a
over.
Scotsman.
Ooh.
And
it's a fancy hobbo.
Castle of May.
Oh, look at that. You get double resources.
That one gives you a cactuar.
A what?
A cactuar.
Cactuar?
Are you Final Fantasy?
Where did
It doesn't look. I mean, just at a glance, it looks like a little digital cactuar.
Oh, no, I see it.
Oh, that's one.
I was trying to think of something in Scotland. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Ooh, Lochmorar lets you get rid of 2 tiles.
Oh, we love that.
Anyone thinking about backing Spirit Fire from Orange Nebula? I don't know anything about it. I like Orange Nebula. Wait, didn't they just...
So do you have to have a barrel card to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There is. Yeah.
I mean,
there's
yeah,
a barrel
you don't
card.
have
draw
to.
a tile.
You don't have to, but if you want to, you could either
I
deny
think I was
somebody
thinking
else the
about it,
ability
Derek.
to do it,
Yeah.
or maybe your a pass your card looks just too good to deny.
Spirit Fire. I want. It's a campaign game. It's solo up to 3.
Interesting. 3.
No, it can't be 3.
Maybe 3.
Well, it says 3.
All right. It's time to do this.
I doubt. I want to see if it's a
the
typo.
cattle.
Issue
Moo.
is like I said.
And it's gotta go there.
What? Hey, Majestic. What kind of bags are you getting? Who are you getting them from?
Cow and cow.
Alright. This
And it also activates move, and it activates get rid of 3 things for
7 victory points.
7 more points.
That's not good.
That's great for me.
I don't think I have enough points to care.
I think you do. Got a nice fat stack over there.
That's right.
Of ones.
Alright, this place gets...
So we're only going to go
So-
through half this stack before we hit the end tile. So
Oh.
just let you guys
Yeah,
know.
it's
What-
not the full
what do you
tile.
mean?
We will not play the full stack. There's a cutoff somewhere in there.
Oh, it's random.
It should be
Mixed in
although
about
I
halfway.
Did you just look for it?
No, I just realized one of the tiles is
Mismatched.
no, it's sideways. I thought it might have put it upside down, but I didn't. So
Arthur Conan Doyle.
there you go.
Hey.
Arthur Conan Doyle.
So we're into the
This play's gonna be a little unorthodox, but...
Go far.
Go far.
Boom.
I mean, no.
What's less orthodox than?
I don't feel like it was very unorthodox though.
Because
Although,
I could be using it to score more points, but instead we're doing that and paying a gold. We're actually gaining points that we would lose.
Hey. Preemptive.
enhance.
Get him out of there.
Enhance? Is that where we?
That's
too much.
That's
too
what
much need already.
enhance.
I
Enhance.
have enough spaces that'll build it for us. Plus,
Backpack style
if I
bag.
can build something
That's
else
our
there,
enhance.
I can actually access
Oh, you can
3 more
activate.
points.
Yeah, nice.
What's he doing?
He's making so he can reactivate these
Get rid
guys
of the
again.
tile.
Yeah, by removing
Ah,
the
he
tile.
beat you to the
I
punch.
have
didn't
I
he?
have an engine that needs to be
To get-
utilized.
Get
again.
kickstarted a little bit.
Yeah.
Go, Mark. Go. More people.
Yeah. Victoria
Kailani.
Kailani Cleghorn must be from Hawaii.
Apple Cross, eh?
4 victory points per activation. 3 victory points per activation. I like this one better because it doesn't cost the wood.
Cost more. Where else
So is
can you
that an
trade
actual
a?
person or was that or is that a Kickstarter?
Oh, I don't know.
I would think
Okay.
Conan Doyle would also be a Kickstarter, to be honest. So we're kind of in the end stages here.
You don't think he was a Scotsman?
Oh no, I think it could be. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering about the timeline here.
Oh, it's all over the place. I mean, Robert Burns is pretty late in the timeline as
Yeah.
opposed to Mary Queen of Scots, who.
Majestic, it's terrifying thinking of you carrying a demon around in your backpack with your your little battle axe walking around.
7 demon bag.
Yeah.
17 bag.
I mean,
nice.
he's ready. He's going out
Right?
hunting.
Okay, this is my turn. I better focus. Let you guys talk to the masses.
Speak to the masses. Speak to them.
I don't
Your
know.
definition of masses and.
Hey, 3 is a crowd,
3 is
and we've
a-
got 2.
2, that's right. There we go.
Well, wood's cheaper.
Terrified.
I guess,
It can be both. It can be both terrifying and appropriate.
I need a guy.
You do need a guy.
No, you don't. You need nothing.
I got one guy.
You need
You're
to
right
build.
there.
That's
Get
what.
a
Yeah.
guy.
There's a guy here too.
Jump
There
up
you
there.
go. Jump.
Get you
Go
a dude.
grab it.
You're next.
Go grab it. Go grab the guy.
Good.
What are you gonna do?
I'm grabbing the guy.
You are not grabbing the guy.
You
You
talking
don't
about
need
a guy, or
You
do
got
you
six
need
guys.
do you need a guy?
I'm gonna go here.
Actually, I think what I need. Well, I don't know what I need, to be honest. I'm definitely not doing well at this game. I need cash. What I
I'm gonna
need.
do this
Cash money.
to get 3 victory points. Trigger a move. Down to here. And that activates Loch Ness. Oh, you know what? I don't want this guy here. I want this guy here. Question mark? No, it's all sorts of bad. I want to activate Loch Ness as much as possible, don't I?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
Can I move him? Can I move him to the tile I just placed?
Yeah.
I just did it. Haha.
Okay, because you can activate in any order.
And one for more whiskey. Okay. That'll have to do.
DT Adventures.
Let's try it.
Dice Stone.
Oh, dice throw. Good call.
He says it does not fit in one bag anymore.
That's how you know.
Hashtag Russell Rooms.
That's how you know you've made it.
You're right. So I have a bag from Init, INIT, which has the inserts so you can like consolidate a game down, so it's not in a box. So that makes transferring games easy. And I just recently picked up one of Board Game Table's like premium bags that has like the shoulder carry / backpack style, but it's still still a shorter version. I know you guys, or at least Glenn, you got like one massive.
Well, yeah, it's for a cajon bag. You know, the square drum.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it fits.
Oh, me again?
It fits the standard
You
board
took,
game.
You took the guy. Why did you take the guy?
But I needed. The
You
guy.
are. What is wrong with you?
You could have taken the guys right
Still
there.
gonna take the guy, but
Take the
it's like,
guy.
why did you take that guy?
Because I didn't want to go so far
You
forward.
don't need any friggin' guys. You got so many guys.
I need more guys.
No, Glenn, you do not need more. You're a problem, Glenn. And your problem is too many guys.
Too many guys.
All right,
Too
fine.
many guys.
Taking
See, I knew you needed to take that guy.
the guys.
So I left him for you.
Whatever. Put him here.
Now, Mark has yet to get a face, right?
Correct.
I have yet to get a face. Yes, I still do not have. I am the man without a
So
face.
you have maximum face points.
I do. Well, and I took
But
that
there's
one.
more.
Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. I didn't realize somebody had done that.
That's gonna be 3
What?
victory points.
Gotten max face.
Oh, you.
The river points.
You got the river points. I just upgraded the river so I could get the river
Oh.
points and then realized the river points were gone.
He did,
What
in
river
fact,
points?
take the river points. These river points.
Oh, gotcha.
I went to. Yeah,
Did
I
you
went
at least
to
get 8?
Sutherland. Oh heck no.
Oh.
So I have a Loch Ness and 2 people moves. Can I move the same guy twice?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Moving diagonally all the way across your board.
Just about.
Falkirk, eh? All right, who here has watched
And
Braveheart
then-
167 times?
Loch Ness is going to
Not that many.
activate
but
one of my
at least 10.
distilleries
I got it in 4K. Looks great.
Ooh, nice.
That's awesome.
to get back up to
The
my
first time I watched it was actually on VHS.
my mandatory 6 whiskey
Big
casks.
double pack. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, first time I watched it was in the theater.
Oh, whatever.
All right,
Because
so
I didn't need my mom to take.
And the second time I watched it was
Pain
in
on
the
the-
theater because back then you used to go.
That's how you
just-
did it.
You see
Hey,
one
yeah, you
more
went,
than
to,
once.
you went to the theater and you liked it.
did exactly. And you did it more than
Hey.
once if you liked that movie.
One of those.
You paid premium prices for that popcorn.
That's right.
One of those. One of those.
And you You
thing I
liked
wanted.
it.
Take a sheep and get 3 more.
Majestic. My recollection is
Did
that
you
some
send
of
the
those
wood
dice
back?
thrown inserts
Yes, I
are
did.
pretty
So the wood that was on it.
airy. Like they don't condense very well.
Mm.
You'll have to tell me if that's not true. I do know that one of the things that
Island
I do quite
Farm.
often is I will redo. I 3D print, redesign and 3D print new inserts for boxes so that things will
What?
fit better, tighter,
So,
and get more into
World's
it.
End.
Once we get to, so we're gonna keep playing, but we don't think we put out any more tiles after this, and then when whoever passes that,
Ends the game.
then the last person to get there ends the game.
Well, the last person to get there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Has moved his playing piece on or over the end tile.
The last part or the
Oh,
first person?
okay. So we keep placing the
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because you need a reason to go past the top.
tile. Yeah.
Nope, I shouldn't have looked. I'll shuffle them.
Oh, when the last player hits it?
Yes.
Yeah.
At or
The
past.
game ends, and the fourth scoring round takes place when the last person has moved his playing piece on or over the endgame tile. Generally, players will move over the endgame tile to pick their last tile to take from the rondel and use it accordingly. If a player prefers not to take another tile, well, because they want a low tile count, you can finish the game for himself immediately by moving to end tile. More than one player can move on to the end tile. If playing with the die, okay, that's if there's less than.
Right.
Final scoring works
And
as
then shuffle.
normal scoring, and then
I do not cheat. Intentionally.
all right. All right. So if there's a tie, the player with the highest number of resources held wins. If there's still a tie, you have to share.
No.
Sharing
We
is
don't share.
caring.
We don't share victory points. We don't share victory during here.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, it is.
So Lockmore allows you to delete 2 tiles.
Yes.
Yes.
I like it. Ooh, what's that symbol? It's
Cactuar.
3 checks and over a check.
3 checks over a check. All right, that's Castle
Castle of
Meh.
Meh.
Castle of May. Instead of activating tiles in your territory by placing Castle May next to them, you may immediately activate all tiles in. You may immediately activate all the tiles in your territory. Each tile can still only be activated once. So
Nice.
instead of activating around it, you put it on there and everything activates in your order. Let the games begin.
That's kind of cool.
We have to find it first.
That's right.
It's right
Oh,
there.
it's out.
Never mind.
I found it.
Mark.
Go.
Yeah.
Go
Found
get
it.
it.
What do you think? Is that
That's interesting. You have a lot of tiles there. Might
You
pay
have a lot
off.
of tiles.
I just spent my cow though,
Yeah.
and there's none to.
It would
And
make
there-
you
well,
another
I
You
can-
can buy a cow.
I
yeah.
can.
You
I
can
can
buy
oh,
a
they're
cow.
in the
You
sheet.
could activate the cow tile to get another cow.
Mm-hmm.
It's before you go to the market to sell the cow.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to.
You
buy
have to
a
pay
cow.
the
You have
cost
to
before
buy
you
it,
place a
yeah.
tile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't pay for the cost of something that's activating. You got to pay the cost first.
Yeah. I'd buy.
Yeah.
Just a little money wise, it's a little expensive.
Man, is that's a great, but it's a one-time deal. And what's this? 2 bonus on your home castle? That's
Each-
cool.
It counts as 2 guys on your home castle?
Yes.
Or does your guys count
Or
as
double.
double?
Oh, I could.
Looks
That's
like
weird.
double.
Moil.
That's one for Glen to buy.
Scotsman on your home castle count double when calculating victory points. So if you have 3,
Yowza.
you have 6. For scoring purposes.
Yes. Oh, look. All those guys Glenn has. You moron.
It's those guys. it's those guys.
Look.
I remember like 1 or 2 guys the whole
Well,
game, and here's
Crap. I think
Glenn's
I-
got 6 out there, and it's like,
I think I
not
have to.
anymore.
Okay, so before I do this, I gotta pay. I gotta pay for a brick and a cow.
That's not true, Glenn. You're not a moron.
Oh, wow. He did it.
He
I
did
did
it.
it,
He did it.
and I gotta spend a wood.
I hope you like that being like your
Although
last action.
I'm gonna.
Well, he'll get one more.
Yeah.
Maybe one.
And then when can you sell to the market? Anytime?
Yeah, anytime it's required for you to.
No, but I can.
Oh, you can sell, yeah.
As
you can
long as
sell.
there's
Can
demand.
I also just take the gold for the
Yeah,
wood?
yeah. Go for it.
Excuse me.
take it right now.
Take it.
I
Take
don't
it
know if
like
I
it.
just screwed myself, but I figure I could use the gold back.
Well,
Okay,
you're
and then
taking it. So.
I'm going to
Ah, she's forever.
play this, and it gets me the card and a dude man guy.
A dude man guy.
Dude. And can I place him anywhere, or do I have to place him on that tile?
On that one.
Okay.
If you're activating from a tile, it goes onto that tile.
But now this activates everything on my board.
Correct.
So I
In
have
whatever
1, 2,
order-
3, 4,
That's already
5.
activated,
Yeah.
so not that one.
So I have six moves.
Man, that'd be nice.
So 1, 2,
You're moving all to your home base. Nice.
3, 4, 5. And
Leave
then
him
I'll
out
just,
there for your last,
I'll just leave him there.
your
for
last
now.
placement.
And then, so then, yeah, and then it activates 1 wood, 1 sheep, and
Cow.
2 cows.
2 cows. Then you can activate the trade for 7 victory points, right? Or because you have two trades, don't you?
And I can activate
Ah,
this one for 8
8,
victory
nice.
points.
I'm losing this game.
No, I'm losing this game.
And Chris might have just taken the lead right there.
I don't know, but I hope. Well, so first I'm just going to change that, but then I need 8. I was going to make change, but I didn't have the change, so don't count my chips.
That's funny. Apparently, the
Actually, we might just be tied.
Pretty close.
I think we're exactly tied.
No, I have 1 more than you.
well, Majestic, thanks for
Yeah,
stopping by.
fine.
You've been a joy to have with us.
But now I'm gonna get
Look
two.
forward
I'm
to
gonna
seeing
get,
you
I'm
whenever
gonna get
you're
2
on
goes
again.
before you go.
Yeah, everybody's going to get 2 goes before I go. Well, 2 of you are going to get 2, and 1 is going to get 1.
Right. And
Unless you skip. I mean, who wants Rotha say harbor anyway?
Somebody
we'll
will.
see.
I mean, it's just a big long river that nobody wants anymore because I took the river card.
Well, no, I want that.
What?
I'll build it right here. That'd be great. It'll go perfectly for me, actually.
Har har.
This is the problem with snacking supplies. Is I love just snacking.
You know, 1.
I mean, there are worse things to snack on.
Beardy sleep.
True.
The beard must rest.
That's right. It's like the Odin sleep.
The Odin sleep. Wait.
It's the beardy sleep.
All right.
There it
He
is.
put it off for far too long.
I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. I'm not so sure it was a.
Chisholm.
And
What's?
Chisholm.
$2
Chisel.
Yeah, I know what you thought I said.
Well, I thought it was first it was schism. It's like, well, why would that matter?
All right. I'm taking it. I do want it.
Oh, nice.
There it goes.
Oops.
You mean I get a face?
We got
Because by doing that,
LC and then
a bit of wood in the brick.
Glen Isle Fair.
Brick and wood. Oh, and then you got 3 resources
Put
of
that there.
3
Yeah.
similar
Good.
resources to trade in.
So we're gonna go ahead and trade in those 3 resources for 6 points.
Oh no.
Huh?
That's bad for me.
How do you do that? Oh. You just got the one whiskey.
Yeah, still.
Why do you have so many?
Hmm?
Why do you have so many?
Well, just in case somebody else got one. And I got
I
got
did
for
it.
free as I was working through my.
Oh, and I jumped Loch Morar, so I can't get that and delete the 2 tiles. That's
Nope.
a bummer for me.
I'm actually kind of considering it because I've got the fewest.
And you'll just smash.
Just make all of you pay massive
Exactly.
points.
Do it.
That would be fun and cruel. And if you don't, he is gonna and he'll hurt me.
Yeah, the
again.
problem is I don't get a face then. No
I
face
know.
for me. But they're fighting over faces over there.
Mm-hmm.
The thing, you can take the face.
Yeah, but then I can't get Lockmore.
That's also true.
Or you could if those guys both decide not to do it, which would be
Definitely
dumb.
not. Definitely not happening. We're just gonna have some fun here.
Sure.
You get to keep the cards, even if you get rid of the.
Of the things that
Yeah.
are
What if
associated
a
with
dragon comes and it just wipes out this whole row of tiles?
I could actually get rid of the upgrade card,
Burn.
but then that wouldn't count for a tile reduction, would it?
No, it gets rid of both those cards. So you
Well,
get
no,
rid
it's
Oh yeah, you can't. Well, yeah, I don't know that you can get rid of that one then.
but it's 2 of any.
Oh man, this is probably dumb of me.
The cool thing about it is I can put it in either location on the end of my rivers. I'm kind of happy about that. Now, if I get rid of a tile that has goods on it, they go away,
No, they
No.
go back to your castle.
They go back to your castle.
Your main
and
castle.
people same.
Yep. Remember, Loch Ness activates every round.
Even if you don't put a tile next to it.
Yeah.
And each of your turns, you can activate one additional tile in your territory.
I thought you had to activate it. That's
No,
what
there's no activation on it.
Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, cool. Then I'm definitely doing that.
Loch Ness gets activated every turn.
Yeah.
It does. Too bad I can't activate Lockmore. It's not an activation. Destroy more tiles.
What? I thought it was just every time you activated it, you got to use it.
No, in this because it's got no
Just
activation.
wipe out everything.
It's got no activation symbol, and it's got the
Infinity?
infinity
So
on it.
just
So
once per
every
turn?
round,
Once per
just-
turn, I get to activate it.
Nessie comes up, does something.
Sweet.
Well, then I would have done that.
Yeah, it's a.
I felt stupid for not getting it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Mark's doing all that well this game though, so.
I am not.
How many resources do we owe him? Because didn't you buy that a while ago, or did you just now get it?
What? Oh no,
No,
I
it's just-
activated it last turn.
Two times, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't missed an activation on it, but that's because I thought I had to put a time.
Yeah.
All right, so if I build Lockmore here,
Mm-hmm. Gonna kill off 2 tiles, but you can activate it in any order. Oh,
yeah,
I think you have to. I think you have to pay its cost, which is.
doesn't happen.
I don't know. When do you have to do that, man? You may remove up to 2 tiles. Take them out of the game. However, the layout must still be legal. Lockmore can be removed. But, so you can remove Lockmore
It
with
can remove
Lockmore.
itself?
Yeah. If you remove an overbuild tile, all tiles at position must be removed as well. Removing a landmark tile, you keep the landmark card. Any resources and Scotsman on the tile. Remove tile are moved to your clan castle. But you can't remove your home.
So I'm gonna get rid of Balachurish. And honestly, actually getting rid of Lockmore is not a bad play.
Yeah. There you go.
So I'm gonna do that. It did activate a move, and this, and Loch Ness is gonna activate. It's not worth.
You could activate. Well, yeah. Do you really want another?
Do I need another whiskey? I don't.
No.
Just, I mean, because I have to go with you. I just have to keep ahead of him, or if that guy ever gets any. Michael adheres very strictly to his non-alcohol
Nazarene doctrine.
He can make it. He can't consume it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Jesus made the wine at Cana. It didn't say what he did with it.
Right?
He got hammered.
So I could just get 3 victory points. Probably is not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. That's an idea.
It's a thought. But I did activate this location. So it seems silly to waste it
By not getting.
because I never did pick this up. I was gonna get this.
And then start to
Yeah, but I never got a face. I mean, I still could, but it's too late. Sure, I'll use Loch Ness to generate
whiskey.
a whiskey, a wheat to do the whiskey.
Anybody else want to drink?
Okay.
The diet Dr. Pepper with extra
Yeah.
flavors if they've got. Well,
Yeah, there's a cherry. There's
yeah.
one in the back.
I said not if it was just vanilla. I'm not a big just vanilla guy when it comes to sodas.
Okay, so I got rid of my 2. I did my Loch Ness. I think I'm good.
Derek drop.
Remove those. Did he?
How do you tell?
You know, I was
It still
it
says
just says
one
viewers
viewer.
1. Yeah, that's
Oh,
just
okay.
that's just my
That's-
monitor. I think.
Yeah.
He was helping me. He told me to turn the mic up a little bit. So
There you go.
I think I'm
Maybe
done.
Like that.
So this is you, Michael.
There are the names underneath all the players. They're all wrong.
So the cherry Dr Pepper is the last one. It's for me.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Names of the players are wrong.
Is underneath our pictures?
No, that's like the latest cheer, the top tip.
Oh, okay.
Last tip, stuff like that.
Just
Not really anything I'm doing yet because nobody gives me
You
any
still
money.
haven't done yet,
To whom you speak?
To me, I think.
Michael?
Well, yeah. It's
So-
your turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think
There's-
it's had much a chance yet.
There's no other way to get a barrel other than like a tile is there. You can't buy for it or anything.
Oh, I
Look
could have
at
sold the wheat.
No, you have to have a barrel.
You have to
Like,
activate a barrel.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get. a
Yeah, I
barrel.
don't think it. I think I took the way to get the barrel out of
I
here.
was just looking at this.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to get the barrel to
Right, to get that.
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can't buy in the market.
Right.
Yeah, you can get it once over here. One of the expansions, I think.
So I think what I've got to
The
do
first expansion
then
is called Dragon
to
Boats.
maximize point value
And
is
your
we're gonna take
river
this last
turns into a
piece.
racetrack, and you race your dragon boats around it.
Nice.
So,
And then
so you travel from your river to the next person's river.
Oh, really?
The first person that gets back to their home spot first gets awarded the victory, the maximum amount of victory points, and you use your
all right, we're gonna
clansman
pay
movement
2
to move your boat
coins
along.
That's clever.
to go here.
I was reading one guy who
And
was,
I
I think it was
score
Rado, who was
8
saying he
from
just
that.
was it Rado? Who just says he just pretty much it was either Rado or the other guy I was watching just adds it to the he just always plays it because it doesn't hurt
doesn't hurt anything.
anything.
It just gets in the way. Doesn't get in the way.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Well, that's what you're gonna do.
No, I've got to do something. Well, that's 4 victory points.
It is
kind of
for one whiskey barrel, which you have an extra one anyway. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I should have just sold the wheat for money.
10, 11. So it'd be a gain of 1 victory point. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, what the hell? What the heck? Let's do it. By gum. Where am I putting this?
We're eating gum. There's your whiskey barrels.
Darn. That's okay.
Why haven't you guys gone yet?
When am Glen to finish?
I'm sorry, man.
No
Sorry.
rush.
Gotta
This is just in a
activate.
terrible rush right now.
He is. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh,
I can't use that one. That's super
a
annoying.
wheat and a stone and that's all.
I need to figure out how long it takes me
Move
to
this
walk
guy
here,
diagonally
and then I can just walk here,
in the winter.
even in the rain. I
I'm
don't care.
guessing it
Yeah,
would
I got
take.
gloves and a hat.
I'm guessing it'd take about 30 minutes.
Okay.
It took me
I'm gonna
15 to
guarantee
bike it,
myself one more
Yeah.
turn.
so
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
bike
I
a lot faster than I walk, so probably 45 minutes to walk.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you walk.
I
up
will
the
take the
hills,
last
start
turn.
dropping down.
I walked to the eye doctor yesterday,
Okay.
and I had to walk fast because I was late. I thought I tried to do it in 8 minutes, and I did it in 12,
That one.
That's not bad.
which was from my house,
Both of
because you
these.
guys know where it is,
Whiskeys.
That's what I said. He said, "Oh, that's too bad."
to
Okay.
Well,
Now,
so somebody can make it. Boom.
go ahead and activate.
to basically where
One,
Shiloh Inn is.
2,
No, that's Jay's.
3.
It's the other one, the next block up. Everybody's market.
Oh, everybody's.
On Simca.
Is it Sitka? No.
It's Hewlett.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
I was gonna say my
Jay's
store was on Hewlett.
I can't remember the name.
No, everybody's.
Oh, Simca is Jay's.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah.
Wheat.
What? You sold 2 wheats?
I sold 2 wheats.
Took all the money I was going to take.
Dang it.
Also going
That's
to
why I took a wheat.
also going to sell my cattle and sheep.
Wow.
Wow.
That's hard. Oh crap! I should have sold that.
All right. And I guaranteed myself the last turn. So.
That's true.
Oh no. I
Well,
didn't.
no. Somebody else can pop there.
Well, no. It will be the last
What?
turn.
Oh, you took the card I want.
It's when
it
the
won't
last
be.
person goes past
Yes.
out or past
Yes,
worlds.
yes. So I didn't quite guarantee it. I
Yeah.
got really close.
You
So
suck.
Glen can take the last turn. I'm gonna take the first last turn.
do it.
Unless Glenn decides not to take Falkirk.
I was gonna say if I take Falkirk, I can for 2 gold I can get 6 victory points. I guess. All right.
Pay the stone. Pay the stone. Definitely got a follower today.
Guess I'll do that. So I'll
Yeah, majestic beard.
Oh yeah. He says he's not on Twitch a lot, but
That's fine.
he'll tune in.
You can come hang out whenever.
Are we that entertaining?
Absolutely.
We were like 95% his wheelhouse.
All right.
And the other 5%, that doesn't matter.
Nobody cares about the other 5%.
The 5%, he's burying it.
Yeah, we're not.
Ah.
We're not yeah, that other 5% is
That is the other
super hot goth women.
Right there.
Oh, actually, I didn't need to pay 2 of those. We only pay 1 of those because I can generate one of them. All right, and then I'm going to sell that for that, and I think that is my turn. That's an upgrade card. I blew it. Hold on. I have to now undo that.
Okay.
Oh, and then I guess I get 4 more victory points, which I guess that's an even better move.
Victory.
By gum.
For victory and whiskey. I didn't realize that John was doing what they do in the song
Oh yeah.
and during the chorus. He did that. Every time he did, it was just totally throwing me out. I was like, what are you doing, you goof? And then I went back to the song. I was like, oh, he's doing the song.
Yes.
All right, Mark. Your last move. Just right there.
A wood and a
Power.
stone.
Power play right there.
Yeah, you would wish for me not to do that. There is, in fact, one move that you would definitely want me to do to save you and I 8 victory points.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise, one of these loons is going to do it and screw our points
What's
up.
up? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, you loon.
Melbourne.
Urquhart Ruin.
Basically, if I get that, they lose out on 8 points.
True.
Where's Castle Moyle? Castle Moyle.
Moyle, eh?
It's an interesting tile.
Yeah.
Because I could play it and activate 7 other tiles with it.
It's true.
No.
Yes.
I know. Oh yeah.
You doubt me, sir?
Oh, you dropped
Yeah.
it in.
I pop it in there. I get to activate all of this, which is pretty good. Not to mention it lets
And then
me
you can-
fight that.
And then you can move that guy all the way back to castle, right?
Both of these
Oh,
guys.
both the guys could go in there. Yeah.
And they double, so it means you get 1 point for your stack of meat.
Well, does everybody else just have 1 in there?
I just have 1.
There you go. See, as long as he
What
doesn't.
does he got going on there? He's got 5.
I got
Yeah.
5. But that's
So
not
it's-
that's not what matters.
You leave it at 0 though. That's the way
Yeah,
you want to play
yeah.
this. You want to go get the.
That would give me
whiskey
4. That
barrels.
would get me 5 points though.
Somebody's gonna take it away from you.
It would have to be Chris.
Oh, if you take Castle Moyle, it will definitely be Chris.
That's not fair.
Do it. Do it to
Of course
spite
it's
him.
fair.
Do it to spite him.
I'm trying to think. That's
Oh.
What would I be trading? Right. So the trade would be.
truth is.
I would lose 6 points to gain 5 points. So I would lose a point.
You'd have to buy a wood as well.
No, you have a guy on there. I'd lose 2 points.
Or would you activate a wood? No. You'd have to buy a wood to do it.
Actually, I could buy a wheat. I could buy a wood and a wheat. Because I do get 2 activations here. So how does this work? If I go here, I trigger all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to generate 2 whiskey barrels.
Are you?
Yep.
He doesn't have. You don't have enough wheat for that, do you?
No. You have to buy
Oh,
one.
you have to
Yeah.
buy one.
That would be 9 barrels. That would still put me 5 over you, even if you take it. Give me that castle.
Wow.
Eh.
The spite.
But
Also gives me another card.
That's true. That will in fact put him over the card limit.
It will.
these guys clearly need to move here. I have to pay for a stone and
Yeah, that's probably the smart move on.
a
Works for it.
wood. I'm going to pay for a wheat and use 2 wheat to generate 2 whiskey. I get another sheep. I get 2 victory points. And I get a Loch Ness. Oh, I get a Loch Ness.
You can't
No,
activate
I don't have
anything.
2. I thought I had 2 and I don't. So the other Loch Ness is going to get me 3 victory points. That, I think, is about the best play I could have made
Well, nice.
in the game because
Right.
I gained on these points and didn't lose on these points.
Fabulous.
Would you like some help? I'll help you move your guy to the space you should go to.
Well, I'm looking at what else is out there.
Nothing else.
So what, if I get 3 barrels, he's got none.
You'll get 5 points and screw him out of 3. No more than that. He'll have 4.
I'll screw him out of 5.
Well, hold on. how
6.
many- He doesn't have any
0
barrels.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he still gets.
Oh yeah. That's right. You're not going to him.
No. It could give you more victory points. You'd end up getting 5 victory
instead of
points.
1.
Yeah.
So it gains me 4 victory points.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
there's the question is, can I do anything else
That's what we're
to get more than 4 victory points? And what sucks is you guys just loaded up the market, so I can't buy anything.
Oh, I would like.
Well, you
to
can
sell.
buy it. You have to pay
I
a
would
little.
like to sell a sheep.
Hey, I was gonna tell you should have done that.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Well, after your term was over.
Say Chris hasn't touched his piece yet. It's still
Yeah, it's still my turn.
I was gonna say no, that wasn't the maximum victory points you could have got. You could
Now,
have sold your sheep.
now it is.
Could have sold both of them.
Yeah, no, there's no more market for it,
Oh.
and I didn't have any of the little trade-ups. Oh, was I supposed to get? I'm supposed to get a guy also.
You don't get a guy.
I do get a guy.
You don't get a guy.
I get a guy, and he can move.
Did you have an extra move?
Yeah, there are 3.
You're a big cheater.
No, look at this guy.
I got ahead of you. I got the most guys now.
Who has the most now?
My guys are bigger. I'm not gonna win, but
You don't know that.
I'm not gonna win. I have a realistic outlook on my
You gotta hold
my
out hope.
chances. I guess I didn't play over here at all. Glen got his wish. I did not play this board at all. That's usually a bad sign.
So every coin,
I
every
don't know,
coin is a.
I'm kind
A
of
point.
Every coin is a point.
trying to figure out if I can make anything more.
Who got the one that's
'Cause I
the
don't have 2 upgrades.
Glen's first 8 coins are worth 2 points.
Yeah. I only have 6 though. There's no way to get. Well, I'd have to produce a wood and a cow on my turn.
Yeah. So I'm trying to.
If I grab what's her name, I will have.
Any 3
I think
5
that's.
goods for
I
7.
think that's probably the move as far as most victory points.
Is it 3 of any?
Yeah.
Any 3 goods for 7.
7 victory points.
Well, it's
Yeah.
that or it's this, which I can't do because I don't have a. I don't have a.
Or a guy next to your river.
next to my river.
Yeah.
And you don't have any
Oh.
diversity in your goods. So.
I've only got this guy, so it can activate this good, but it doesn't activate me my second one, which is just totally screw. Well, it doesn't screw me. It just means it costs me a point to get the 7.
Oh, because you have to.
I have to buy
you have
the
to buy
stone.
a stone.
But that's a fair trade. That's probably my only move. Or you just get 3 barrels and that gets me takes me from 1 to 5 victory points.
Yeah. You would get 5 victory points. So either get 7 victory points or get 5 victory points.
Actually,
Well,
we
it's
might-
six.
for
It's
stone.
six.
Well,
Savers don't
okay.
count.
Here's the other thing you've got to think about
Oh, I have to pay for a wheat too.
is that how many tiles do you have?
Oh, a lot. So if I
So-
do any tile,
So he is at 11. So every tile you have over 11 is -3 victory points.
And if you end up taking this and I end up taking this, you'll actually not gain another point for your barrel.
yeah. Adding a tile is actually the mistake, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can either go to, well,
Because
so
you're
then
not, because you're you're 11
Yeah.
and I'm at 14, so that's I'm already gonna have
So you could-
minus 9.
you could make you could go for LC Ingles,
Yep.
Ingles, whatever.
To
Yeah,
not
and
add a
then-
tile.
Yeah.
To not add a tile.
Yeah.
And then try to figure out
And
a
you'll
way.
You'll get a victory point for it.
Get a victory point for that, and then try to figure out
Sure.
something on here that gets me victory points.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is find something you could possibly sell for money. Unless you have upgrades, you don't have upgrades. You could add another tile.
Add a tile. That's
add
not a
tile.
discard.
Yeah, that's add a tile from the discard.
Lean into it.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna go both ways. This one, do you have a barrel whiskey?
I have a single whiskey.
Yeah, so it does.
I don't have a whiskey tile. No, I don't have a space.
Oh, space. Okay.
But I do have this.
Yeah, it costs you a coin to do it. Well, actually, it costs you're purple. It costs you
and
a
that
few coins
activates
to
me
do
a
it.
single.
Yeah, so it would cost you. Yeah, it would cost
Why
you.
would
a
that cost me
coin.
coins?
'Cause you
Oh,
have to get from here to there.
and that would allow me to do nothing. I could go here, which would be free, and it would, but I don't have
How much money
resources.
do you have?
I have $4.
Oh, okay.
You have the two. There's nothing you can do with two because you have the two pieces of wood.
You can sell one for $1.
Oh, I was wondering with his trade thing if he had a.
Oh.
I don't have anything that trades. My trades are all cows and sheep.
Gotcha.
I tripled down
It would
on
move
those.
your dude all the way back to the starting point, which would right now give you 5 victory points, unless or was it 5 or
Does it add 3?
4.
Because I've got 5 there, and he's got 1.
yeah. So you, so you're looking
So
You get
if he
3
activates and
points.
if he activates and moves, he'll move all of them there.
anyway.
Yeah.
But then you'll probably go whiskey.
Yeah, and if he adds that tile, like right here, it gets him 3 moves,
that's true.
and he can move all his guys back to home.
Now we're going home for the
Home
games.
again, home again, jiggity jig.
Which would gain him 0 because he would have still have the least. So there's no reason to do it other than the cost. It would cost me.
You and everybody else.
It
Right.
would take me from 5 down to 1. Well, you're not hurting. Yeah, you're. Man, I guess it would hurt everybody else. As if you need to. I don't know. It's all
You could
dumb.
always and you could always just get 3 victory points.
Oh, you can just
Yeah,
go right there.
just go right there and get 3 victory
In
points.
the end, I think that's probably the.
It's definitely, I think,
That's
of all the
probably
choices
the
I'm
move.
looking at, it would have been the one I probably would have ended up making.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do have 3 homes. That gets me 5.
Oh, yeah.
I
Good
was
on.
hoping to get. If I could have only gotten 1 more. But no, that's the move right there, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
And it
5.
cost me
2, right?
2 gold, so that's
Yeah,
2
2.
points, so it's 3.
Yeah, so it's.
That's right. I did guarantee myself last turn because Glen has to go now.
Yeah, I gotta go now. And I've been so paying attention to his turn that I have no idea what I'm gonna do, which is not helpful. Wood, which I could buy for 2.
Did you get there? You suck. Not only that, but you're gonna jump ahead a bit. I'm gonna get docked. Oh, before my turn is over, I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Sell
Get that
the
wood.
wood.
Sell wood.
Oh, actually,
I've sold my wood.
Might have
Do you have
just.
a wheat you can sell?
No, I used it for.
I mean, anybody
I
else?
saw what I saw the sheet.
So you got a wheat you can sell.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Sweet. Sweet.
Where's Glen going? It's going to the bridge, y'all.
I think this makes sense. Pop it there. Buy a wood, and do both of those for 6 victory points. And that would, unfortunately.
And that'll cost you 3. Or did he? Yeah, because Mark isn't. Well, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Won't.
Maybe that wasn't as well. There's not much I could do. So,
Does it gain you? Was it a net
it gained
positive?
me net positive. I think maybe I don't know. At this point, I think I'm beyond. Now probably my best move might have been just going to World's End. To be
He
honest.
still gets a turn. So have you figured
Yeah.
out where you're going?
I
What you're
do.
doing?
Well, I think I'm just gonna try and out earn everybody instead of trying to set people back. Because if I do this, I can guarantee myself 10, which will be a net 4. So I'll get to upgrade this by using these two. And then, if I did this right,
Well, if you did this one,
I've
you
got
just got
that.
7.
I know, but if I build that
Oh,
here,
it adds a
then I give
tile.
myself 10, yes, and I have to. But if I do it here, then I just upgrade one, and I'm not any worse for wear.
Yeah.
But I can do that, and then I can activate this, which lets me trade these 3 for 6. And then I can
Brutal.
activate this one, which lets me trade these 2, which it
Uh,
should be a sheep and a cow. I grabbed 2 of the wrong ones. Grab that, which is another 4, which gives me 10 total.
Nice.
wow.
Yep, I think that was the move.
All right.
Yeah, well, you're demolishing us anyway.
Then all right. So now we score.
Scored it up.
Scored up. So I've got 5,
I've got
and you've got 1.
I have the 1.
5,
So that's 5 for me.
6.
6.
Yep.
Get your 8 points.
8 points.
8 points, and I get 4 points.
Do
Yeah,
I get-
because that's the
Do I
difference.
get 1 point, or do I get nothing because I have the least?
You're the
You're
least.
the least, yeah. So
Least is the
Least
baseline.
gets nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's-
have
that's-
1 greater than no one else.
That's fine.
all right.
Cards.
4.
I also have
3.
1.
All right. So Mark, you get
3 points.
3,
I get 2.
and I get 2.
You also get 2.
All right. Whiskey. Oh wait, yeah, whiskey barrels.
Take them. Take them all.
I get 8.
Ooh, I get 1.
definitely get 8. It's funny. Why did they not provide an 8 token?
Right.
Because 3 and 5 make 8.
Yeah, but
Take one of those 8s
they
back.
use it so often.
And
Take one of those. Oh,
so
I
do you have
have all
zero,
the
you had 0
faces.
face
No
cards?
faces.
so
All right.
3,
So another 3 for me.
3. Then, all right, Mark. How many tiles do you have?
11.
You stayed with the 11.
Ended up with 13.
So
I ended up with
3's minus 9.
14, so that puts me at -9.
So I'm just going to lose 6. I can live with that.
All right.
You only have 13, Glenn, don't you?
2, 3, 4.
Oh,
5, 6,
you're right.
So it's minus 6.
10,
6.
11. Yeah.
All right, 6. All right. Oops, the other way around. All right. Then the last but not least is coins,
Hey.
and I double my first 8, and I only have 5, so that's 10 victory points for coinage.
7.
Coins.
I will get that 8 back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6
That
coins.
in there.
4, 6.
Ah, somebody needs to take a 50. Oh no, there's a
You
10.
got somewhere here.
We got lots of. This is a 10.
All right. How bad I lose this game?
Is
I
that
got,
it?
I got 65.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate you. So I pulled 59.
Ah.
So I ended up in 3rd.
Really?
Yeah.
54.
Wow.
Why?
Okay. 50, 60,
I was gonna
70.
say.
Yeah.
Told you.
80, I have 88.
There you go.
I think you did the scoring wrong. Again.
Nice. Good
Oh,
job.
how
I
do you
moved, I
do
moved
that?
this guy once after that third turn that I had.
Well, you kept making points
I
every time.
procced this almost every turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
kept
I was
making
getting-
points
I
every
was
time you
getting 2
didn't
to 3
move guys.
points every single turn.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
constantly.
this guy.
Yeah,
is a game
from getting that
breaker.
one early.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a game breaker right
Yeah.
there.
Well,
And if
it's-
I'd have got it, I would have had 30 more points because I had 6 dudes and I never moved them.
Well, it's only ever activation.
I know,
But
and I
if
activated them a
if
lot.
you end up not getting movement activations, then it won't pay off. You
Right.
could deny somebody else getting their movement
Yeah,
activation.
but when I was literally going to get it the same turn, by the way, and I had 4 guys already.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that makes me angry. But that's a game breaker.
That's really strong.
That's just like the.
It's a strong, but I think there's ways to play around it. So I mean, what'd you get?
Because none of
What'd
us
you got?
found it.
What was it? What'd you get?
88.
88. I don't know.
I guess the way to play around it would be to steal the movement guys,
Yeah, to steal the movement guys or
or not the movement, but the additional guys, so he didn't have anybody to move.
Well, and the thing that really helped me was when I got this, I was able to play it and then play another one almost immediately. And so I got 2 guys spread out on the board really quick and was able to just build around.
round. Yeah, that's the key.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
could get stuck like Mark, who only had like one guy for a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
And no movement. So Mark would have made no money on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or no victory points on that. So
But if you're gonna get that tile,
you're gonna definitely try.
strategize
You're gonna
around.
focus your
And
strategy.
is it every
on that.
single guy you don't move every turn?
It's
or is
every
it just
activation.
one?
It's every move activation you,
You
don't,
don't
use.
Yeah. Not just one move activation.
No.
So,
Yeah.
Every.
all right. Well, let me get the. Well, awesome.
That was a good game.
Good
Cool.
times.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Let's see here.
I thought I was coming in second for sure. Glen.
I do.
Glen lapped me at the end. I actually spent again.
Well,
it's
and
one
what'd
of
you
the-
get?
59.
Yeah, see, I got 54.
Only you almost beat me.
I did
was
not
like-
get there. I told you I was
I
going
was
to win.
leading most of the game except for, or I was leading a couple turns,
Yeah. No, you were ahead of me for
Yeah.
a little bit.
and it just at the end I just had no strategy. It just all. Yeah, something happened. You guys grabbed all the good tiles before I could, I guess.
All right.
Well, and I will say for this, I stopped activating this probably 3/4 of the way through, and I started using this,
Yeah.
the trade.
Yeah.
trade
And I was trying to use my.
Score, Glenn?
I think I
65.
tripled down on the cow sheep trades.
You
Or
were-
66.
I don't know,
Sorry.
whatever.
Yeah.
And what was your starting position? Were you?
He was last.
third.
He was
No.
last. I was second.
I was.
Oh, he
I
was
was
third.
last.
Yeah, I was third.
You were.
Yeah. Because in this game,
Well, last
the
was
first
first.
was last.
Yeah.
I was the fourth position to
Correct,
start.
correct.
Fourth starting position.
Okay.
Last.
Yeah.
And I was I was
Um,
third starting position.
You were third. Glenn was second. You were
I was
first.
last. Yes,
Same.
first.
Is
I
that
was
right?
last on the board.
Starting
first to go.
position.
Yes.
Starting position. Is what it's asking. So, what turn order?
Yeah.
So you were second in turn order in the beginning of the game.
Were you, or did I go before you?
I think you went before me.
Okay, then it was me. Yeah. I
Okay, so
sorry.
you were third in turn order.
Yep.
Michael, you were blue.
I think the rest of us were blue.
What was your score?
88.
88, and you were in the first starting position, and you won. Chris, you were purple. Starting position was 2.
Do you have specific bags?
2.
No, it doesn't matter
Your
to
score's
me.
59,
Really.
so-
They're all too big for the ones that are here. So
Okay.
just put your little clan tokens in the bag with you.
Is S starting?
S is starting. There should be 5 of those, I think. Each one of us will probably have at least. Well, actually, we don't have to have one. You can skip right past them, but
S for skip.
that's for skip.
All right. Well, if it's not rude of me to bail on game teardown, I gotta go to the store.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Do it.
Everybody on the internet will know you're that guy. then.
Grandpa wants.
That's right.
Yeah.
Chris is that guy,
Grandpa
skipping out of the
Chris.
cleanup.
It's that.
He's like, I didn't win, I'm leaving. Alright, guys. Well, that was a good game. As usual, I didn't win. That's okay, I'm used to that now.
You guys should suck it.
Michael can't lose. Michael's won like.
Why do you
everything.
like games?
Falls.
Mark?
No,
He just-
2 weeks ago, you guys smoked me in that racing game.
Oh, Formula D.
Yeah.
That-
I got
that's-
absolutely
But you
smoked.
never
That's
played
true.
before.
But then, again, anyway,
I never played the last 2
he
weeks.
hasn't played any of the other ones.
That's
It's just, he seems like if he hasn't played it, I feel like he has a pretty strong showing in general. So we'll see if Michael can win again next week
Yay!
Who knows what we're gonna play? Night, guys.
Hey.